You heard me.
Yeah, you already know the
Run
vibe.
this city. Show no pity. Yeah, you the P Diddy of this player choice thing, man. You know, Shaq, he be EQing it, but you the P Diddy, nigga. You the hype man. You the one. You know what I'm saying that set it off. You, JD, Euro, Hezzy, all y'all dudes that be MCing it. You know.
Shit, you already know. Hey, if I'm Diddy, you know what that make you?
Oh no, that
Notorious.
I ain't that. Nah, I can't be that. You know who I'm gonna be? Because I
What's
got to
that?
survive. I got to be John Pope.
Oh shit.
If we get in the club, I'm busting.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, y'all already know the vibes. Ticket versus world. Y'all ask for it, we give it to you. Once again, I know you know how it goes. A lot of y'all slander Ticket in the comments. You drag his name through the mud. You say he's trash. You say it's this, that, and the third. And y'all call him a liar. Now, I just need somebody to come up here and prove the Ticket's trash. Prove he's a liar. Prove his takes are bad. Believe me, I'm with you. Come up here and show him. See, people. I just dropped the stream in the chat. People coming in here and ducking out. I mean, if y'all want the smoke, come get the smoke. It's right here, right in front of you. Ticket. Any words before I bring this first person in?
It's too easy. A caveman can do it.
Like the way that Ticket's just unbothered with everybody right now is insane. A caveman can do it. All right, y'all. I'm dropping a link in the chat right now. I'm about to pin it. Just dropped it in there. If y'all want to come up here and let Ticket have it, you have the opportunity to. Yo, I'm bringing the first cat in right now.
I know who ain't coming in here. Chill
Who's
Town.
that?
You see me, he run.
Chill Town, Duck and Smoke. He be tight to come on the panel every Tuesday.
Man, listen, bro. That nigga be trying to go get a cig, go get a smoke, and stay the hell away from me.
Oh man. He swear to God he not ducking you though. Like he swear up and down.
You know what time it is, dog. He really don't want no smoke for real, man. Chill too old for this shit, man. He'll need to go ahead, check it, take his blood pressure pills, and stop playing with a nigga like me.
Nah, Ticket, because I was rewatching the episode and you know you out of pocket, telling Chill to go put his pamper on.
I cooked his ass. Hey, that nigga, hey, he got cooked last. So Tuesday, he got cooked, bro. I cooked that dude, man. I cooked Chill so bad. Dudes that always agreed with him started cooking him. Fluent, Low. You know what I'm saying? You know when Low started cooking you, it's finna get uglier than a masterpiece sneaker.
Yeah, you know sometimes you have an off night. That was one of them days from Chill.
Nah, Chill have a lot of all nights when they come to me. He might catch fire one night.
So,
The night y'all try to fact check you. And it's funny how all these people be saying this stuff in the comment section, bro, but don't nobody want that smoke.
well, I got somebody right here. His name is
Let's
the
do it.
Massive Artist.
Hello.
Yo, what's going on, bro? How you feeling today?
I'm all right. Just got done playing basketball.
Oh, so you just got done cooking on the court.
I did all right.
This man look like Brutus the Barber Beefcake little brother. Let's go, dog.
Hey, I got the mustache from you, bro. Nah,
Let's go, dog.
I'm just playing. I never like. Who do you have, LeBron or Kobe higher all time? I never. Heard
You already know. I got Dean Bryant. Yeah.
Bryant. Why?
Bro, LeBron James lost 6 NBA finals, bro. Picking mainly his teams.
That's
Not
fair.
only that, not only that, you had to go to multiple teams to do it. Not only that, you came up short in numerous NBA finals on the bigger stages, and I'm talking about for a whole series. Not only that, bro, it's just, I mean, he ain't cut from what Kobe cut from, bro.
Yeah.
It's easy work.
I think I mean I don't have a problem with either or. It's kind of like, you know, I can understand why you think Kobe's better. Me personally, I would probably, they're kind of really in the same, like to me in the same level, but I do understand, like for me, like that's how I just feel about like the whole Kobe and LeBron. Like for me, if you like this year, I would put. I would not mind just because him missing the playoffs last year with all the people.
Hold on. Let's do this. Who do you have, bro? Because you're playing games with me, bro. My time is precious, nigga.
I would take LeBron.
Okay, so why would you take LeBron over Kobe then? Explain that, because that's really what you want to get to. So let's cut through all the red tape, all this bullshit, and let's get right to it.
Okay.
That was quick.
I think for me, I think in terms of running his team, I think he was a little bit better at doing that. I think he also went to different teams, but he also led them to championships and multiple playoff runs.
All right, let's stop right there.
Okay.
Let's stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you said he did a good job leading his teams, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did he run for the Cleveland Cavaliers then when they won 66 and then came back and won 60 games? He was an MVP both years. They had the coach of the year. They had the All-Star and Mo Williams. Why did he run from that situation? Since he's so much of a leader and he's so good at leading teams, why the hell he didn't stay there and lead that team to win the chip? You know, sort of like Giannis did with the Bucks when they told Giannis he should go and form a super team and team up with Curry or team up with LeBron and one of them dudes to go win a chip. Giannis said no. He held his nuts and stayed 10 toes down and went and won the chip himself. Why LeBron didn't do that? Why he didn't show that type of leadership? So you said you got him over Kobe because he's a leader. Why he didn't do that?
I didn't. I think they're around the same as a leader. I think they both have their.
I asked you answer the question though.
I mean, I'm giving you an answer. I'm saying.
No, that's not the answer. I asked you
asked
why
me why
LeBron. No.
I don't think he knew how to win.
Hold on. We gotta get some order in here. I asked you because you asked me a question. I answered your question directly, sir. So I'm asking you a question, right? How did LeBron James lead when he ran from the Cleveland Cavaliers the first time? How was that leadership?
I don't think he would have won even if he did make the
Okay, so then he's not. Hold on. So that means he's not the leader you say he is. Then, if you don't think he did what Giannis did, that means he ain't the leader you say he is.
I didn't say he was a great. I say he's a good leader.
You just said that. Hold on. You just said that. Ron, can rewind the tape. You just said that, sir. So now let's go to the next part. Since LeBron is such a great leader, since he's such a great leader, what happened in the first finals in Miami? Why he didn't lead that?
That was nasty. Okay,
so hold on. When did you ever see Kobe Bryant look like that in the finals?
2008.
No. We're not gonna do that. Hold on. Did Kobe Bryant built in the fourth quarter, or did he hit the only game winner that won the game, and that's the only game in that series? LeBron James didn't come. LeBron James came up small. Hold on. LeBron came up small every game in that series, especially in the fourth quarter. He got demolished by Dirk Nowitzki in the fourth quarter that entire series. Kobe Bryant hit a game winner that helped them win the only game they won in that series. So you know Kobe Bryant didn't play well. He did way more than what LeBron James did in that series. Cut the crap.
I wouldn't call that well getting locked up by one dude.
Hold on. But he hit the game winner in that series, and he wasn't locked down in the fourth quarter. He wasn't locked down in the fourth quarter like LeBron James was every single game in that Miami series, right or wrong?
I would say they were both getting locked up.
Right? No, I ain't asked you that. Tell me, did Kobe Bryant hit a game winner in that series?
He had one game winner.
Okay, so hold on. Right. Did LeBron James hit any game winners in that series with Miami against Dallas?
So him one game winner.
Hold on. Did LeBron James score over 4 points in any fourth quarter in that series? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, well, shut the hell up. Now, let's go to the next part, right? Let's go to the next part. Now, the next part is this, and this is easy work, bro. So, since LeBron James is a great leader, why he always cry whenever his teammates ain't good enough? He goes and cries about he didn't have enough help and has the most trades on his watch in the history of professional basketball. Nobody has more trades on their watch than LeBron James. This dude traded a whole team one season when he had all those dudes, Jay Crowder and all those dudes that came from Boston. He traded a whole damn team. He cried about the roster, traded a whole team. He has the most trades on his watch in NBA history. How was that leadership?
I didn't say he was. I said he was a good leader. That's you.
No. I'm asking you. How was that good leadership?
How did Kobe win one minute 33 times?
Whenever you get into a jam, sir, whenever you get into a jam, trade him. Trade him. What are you doing right now? Trying to make trades with LA?
Didn't Kobe want to get traded 3 times?
Hold on, bro. Once again, LeBron James has the most trades on his watch in the history of professional basketball. It's not even close.
I'm not saying you not. I'm not saying you not.
Hold on. Is this true or false, sir? He has damn near 100 trades on his watch in his career. Is that true or false?
I don't know. I don't know the numbers like that.
Okay, well, hold on. You need to look it up. Hey, hold on. So you shouldn't bring your Rudy Pool candy ass on here uneducated before you step in here with the big dogs. You know what the hell you're talking about.
Hold on. I'm not.
Hold on, Ticket. Let him get off. Let him get off. Let him get off.
You don't know the numbers. Since you don't know the numbers, I'll give them to you. The Rock will give them to your candy ass. LeBron James over 70 trades in his NBA career plus.
All right, massive artist. Get your point off. I'm gonna let you get off for the next minute. You got the next minute. Get off.
All right, this is the thing. I said I don't have a dog. I would take LeBron personally, but I understand why. You make it seem like I'm trying to like. I don't come up here. I don't come up here all the time for all y'all to act like I know everything.
Okay, well then shut the hell up. This is TV versus the world. If you don't know what the hell you're talking about,
I didn't say I didn't. I didn't say I didn't. How do I not know? Because you think Kobe. If you think Kobe better, that's fine.
No, hold on, sir. You said something specific, so I addressed specifically what you said. You talked about. Hold on, sir. You talked about leadership. So I asked you 3 questions.
That's not what I said.
I asked you, no. That's the first thing you said is that LeBron James was a better leader. That's what you said,
right? That's not what I said. That is not what I said. That's not what I said.
Hold on.
When you put this in the short video, you rewind this jabroni and let him hear his own mouth.
He's led to a playoffs. What?
Massive artist, what point do you want to make about LeBron being better than Kobe? Forget everything you said in the past. Right now, I need to hear a point right now why he's better.
I think he has more. He's played more in his career. He's played at a higher level in his career longer than Kobe because they both played at the same, And to me, I think he's had better playoff runs and more playoff success.
How you had better playoff runs? He lost 6 NBA finals. How you have more success than Kobe Bryant? Run. Get this Janet jackass out of here. How does he have more success and Kobe Bryant has 5 rings and LeBron James has 4? Candy ass. Get this Rudy Poo out of here. How does he have more success when Kobe Bryant is 5-2 in the finals and LeBron James is 4-6? Get the hell out of here.
He's been the best player on all of his teams. What are you talking about, nigga? He's the best player on all of his teams, nigga.
And guess what? He was the best player when he lost 6 NBA finals. Shut the hell up.
Okay, what happened with Kobe in 07? What happened in Kobe 08? LeBron, LeBron set up.
Okay, you're right.
With nobody on his team.
I'm gonna answer that. Hold on.
I'm going to answer that. Hold on. Getting guarded by Tony Allen. Shut up, nigga.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer that. Hold on. You asked me what happened to Kobe in 08, right?
Yeah, he got fucking.
What happened? Hold on. Wait. You're right. That's 1 year. What happened to LeBron James? Hold on, sir.
2011.
Hold on, sir. You gave me 1 occasion. No problem.
No, I didn't. I just gave you.
Hold on, sir. Okay, give me another one.
2006 when he blew a 2-1 lead.
Keep going. Okay, keep going, sir. Hold on. Keep going, sir.
04 when he got locked up by 1 nigga. Shut up.
Okay, sir. Did LeBron James not get locked up by JJ Barea?
No. He got locked up by Sean Marion.
Hold on, sir.
They played
who locked up LeBron James? Hold on, sir. Who locked up LeBron James on the Dallas Mavericks?
Everybody did. They were playing zone.
No. I'm asking you a question.
Everybody was playing. They were playing zone.
Right. Okay, so hold on. So let's get this straight, right? LeBron James has 6 NBA Finals losses, along with the other times in the playoffs that he got his ass whooped, he got swept or got beat, right? You just named hold on, sir. Hold on. You just named me 3 or 4 occasions with Kobe. I can name you 10 to 15 occasions with LeBron James, sir.
Go ahead.
I just did.
You gave me when? Where?
Come on. There's 6 NBA Finals losses, plus all the other times he didn't make the playoffs these last 3 years. That's three out of the 4 years he was in LA. He didn't make the playoffs, and then he had another Hall of Fame player on his team. And he had two Hall of Famers on his team the last 2 years. Then let's talk about this. Then all the other years he was in Cleveland before, where the dude got his ass whooped, he got put out the playoffs, so he didn't get to the final. So cut the shit.
He only missed 2 times.
What do you mean?
The same year he didn't make the playoffs.
Do the math. Do the math. Hold on, sir. Sir, do the math, sir. Hold on, sir. 6 + 3 + 2 is how much? Hooked on phonics, sucker.
Nigga, he missed 05.
Ron, let's go to the next one, Ron.
Yo, massive artist.
Around like 07. What are you talking about?
Hey, massive artist. I appreciate you coming up here. You really came up here and did your thing. Come tap in with us next time we up here.
You want to clean? Hey, you want to clean next on the way out, nigga?
Nigga, shut the
Yo, hey.
That means he's very soft. Get his ass out of here.
I got a couple super chats I'm gonna run over. Drink more water. Hey, appreciate you, bro. You always tapping in every show. You always chiming in with the super chats. He says, shout out whoever asked this question on Fluent and Chill yesterday. Gotta get tickets take. If you replace the worst team in the league with LeBron's best teammates, can they win an NBA championship? Ticket.
You said with LeBron's best teammates can win a championship?
If you replace the worst team in the league with LeBron's teammates, can they win an NBA championship?
So we basically saying D Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie, Kevin Love. No. You said the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Keep it 100. Know what I'm saying?
We Sports Matt said, does anyone have a hold on count from Ticket? Oh, no,
hey, I got a lot of haters in the building. I love it. Keep coming.
Yo, Desto, you ready to come up here? Desto,
Yes.
swear he got some work for you, Ticket, so we're going to see about it.
What's up, homie? What you got?
Oh, shit. My bad, Kenny. Hold up. I'm going to get you in next. Desto, what's cracking,
hey, what
boy?
up, Ron? What up, Tick?
Desto, what's good, homie? What you got, man?
Hey, I rock with y'all. I don't really want to get into a huge debate about the player debates because a lot of that is just like opinionated. But I really want to challenge you, though, Ticket, about your logic behind ranking players, and that's like when you talk about ranking players all time and currently. Like, and I see, like, I watch you a lot. I've been on your stream before too, but you look at it heavily on team success when you rank players, and I think that's real flawed. Like,
All
for
right,
example.
so all right,
Like,
go
for
ahead.
example, when you was a few weeks ago when I was on what was that, the panel, I think, and you said Zion was top 5, and I think that was just like blasphemous. I think at best he like a top 20 player. I mean his team is succeeding, but if you look at the landscape of the league, like there's no way there's Zion as a top 5 player. I think that's just
All right,
like
let me ask you one question. What makes you a top 5 player in the league right now, in your opinion?
I think your level of production, your availability, your impact on both ends of the floor, and your impact on winning. Now, with that being said, I know Zion's team was first in the league, but I feel like there are a lot of other players who have huge impacts on winning, but this is a team game at the end of the day. This is not golf, this isn't tennis. Like, this is a team game, and it's a lot of factors. It's coaching, it's bench production, it's it's a lot of things that go into win. I don't think
All right, so let me ask you
close.
that question. Were those players as dominant as what Zion was before he got hurt?
There was some. I think Zion was on like a heater at that time, but I don't think that makes you better than somebody just because you having a good stretch. Like, I don't think
hold on.
That's so 4 hold on right there for the hold on count.
So you just because you just said you think it's a good. So you think that Zion is just playing that good for just a stretch? You don't think he can sustain that?
I think he can sustain it, but
okay. Hold on. I listened to everything you said. I listened to everything you said for 3 minutes. So if you feel like he can sustain it, what the hell is we talking about?
Because we talking about what
if you feel like Zion, you just said Zion was on a heater. And I asked you, do you feel like he can sustain that? You said yes. So if you feel like he can sustain being on a heater, why wouldn't he be top 5 if the dude clearly was leading his team without Brandon Ingram, because Ingram been hurt the whole time? They were the number 1 team in the Western Conference at that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was leading his team. he was averaging damn near what 27 points a game, right, Ron? Damn near 10 rebounds.
No, he was a beast. He was a beast.
So let's get this right. So what other big men in the NBA is averaging those numbers outside of Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, and AD?
Those numbers on that efficiency, are you counting KD as a big because he played power forward?
No. I just gave you the bigs I counted. KD's a guard. He's a wing.
He's a wing. No, I don't see.
Right. So out of all those dudes, Zion was the most efficient. You can look this up. He had the best field goal percentage, was the most efficient, and he was the biggest winner.
Yeah, but I don't think that makes you a better
he was
player.
Efficient.
Though.
He was efficient. He was winning without his second best player.
Now I understand.
And he was dominating on the scoring and on the rebounding set. You can look up what his numbers were.
I understand, Ticket, but like you just said, can Zion continue that? I believe he can continue it. But you just asked the question, can he continue it? It's a lot of players that we know that can play at that level or even better than Zion. And
why they wasn't first place in the West?
Because of him, because of CJ, because of Valanciunas, because of Willie Green's coaching.
What you mean? Hold on. Let me say this. CJ was going through the worst slump of his career when what you call his baller. CJ just got out of his slump a couple of games ago.
Well, I mean that's contributing to it though.
No.
CJ
McCollum was going through. I'm saying no.
I'm saying at that time.
When Zion was killing, CJ was going through the worst slump of the entire season. He was going through a heavy slump.
Oh no, I agree. Zion was the main reason. Yeah.
Right. Brandon Ingram was hurt, and Valanciunas was only averaging around 11 points and around 10, 11 rebounds.
No,
it wasn't like he was averaging 20. It wasn't like he was averaging 20 and 10.
But look. Okay, let me ask you a question though.
What?
Was Devin Booker a top 5 player last year?
In my opinion,
be real.
I would say no. I would say no because the impact that Chris Paul. Hold on, the impact that Chris Paul had on that team. Because remember, Devin Booker been putting up. Let me finish. Okay. Devin Booker been putting up them same numbers for the last 4 or 5 years. He didn't start winning until Chris Paul came over there.
Okay, but Zion.
The Pelicans started winning. The Pelicans started having a winning record when Zion came back on the scene. Remember, went to the playoffs last year. They had a losing record when Brandon Ingram was over there running the show. Don't forget that. And CJ was over there too. Hold on, sir. But they was having a losing record. Zion coming to the team. Brandon Ingram getting hurt. CJ McCollum playing his worst stretch of basketball shooting wise to being the #1 team in the West while Zion was healthy. Those are facts.
If we being real, I remember last season I watched the Pelicans a lot. Brandon Ingram got hurt. They lost a bunch of games. And then they started to win. They got CJ. They went on a run. Then they made the playoffs. So we can add some context to that. I'm not saying
no. But even when they was healthy, hold on. Even when they was healthy, they had a losing record. Even when Ingram was playing them games, hold on. All you gotta do is look up their record with Brandon Ingram last year. It was a losing record.
Yo, Desto.
He got caught in the matrix fucking with a real nigga.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you were cut out for a second. You started lagging. Start that over. What was you saying?
Yeah. Oh no. By no means I was saying Ingram is better than Zion. I think Zion is the best player on the team, but I still think I think you got to add a lot of context to a lot of other players' situations.
I just added context. Everything I said was true.
No.
You said
I'm not talking about
hold on, sir. DJ McCollum was going through the worst stretch. DJ McCollum was going through the worst stretch.
Hold on.
Can I finish?
Ron, I just listened to the man for 3.5.
No. I'm trying to finish. I wasn't saying context to Zion. I'm saying context to other players. Like for example, Steph Curry. Zion is playing on the heater. He is nowhere near the level of player Steph Curry is.
Okay, let me ask you this question, right? So once again, that goes to my argument of saying this is not saying Steph Curry is not a great player. We know he is, but sir, the team that Steph Curry had no reason being in the last place in the play-in when Steph Curry was healthy. We can't reward a dude for not even being able to live. Oh, let me finish, sir. Sir, are you gonna let me finish? Because you want to let you finish. We can't reward a dude We can't reward a dude this year who just won a chip last year with mainly the same main pieces, right? But he couldn't even be in a playoff picture this year, right? But Zion comes back. Ingram's been hurt most of the time. PJ McCollum mainly played bad games. He was going through a poor shooting stretch when Zion was balling. So, and even CJ came out and said, yo, Zion should be the MVP of the league right now. He the one sparked that conversation because Zion was out here destroying cats. This is the trend for winning games. Also, he had role players that stepped up and played good in certain games. Alvarado playing good in certain games. This one playing good, but it wasn't like they was killing every single game. But he was the main character that was leading the team. So all I'm saying is, sir, when I rank those players in the league, I'm not going off your history. I'm not going off your skill set. I'm going off of your production, your attributes at leading your team and helping your team win games, and what is your effect on the game now. So when you hear me talk about, oh, well, this player's top 5 right now, this player's top 10, it is because that has to be taken into effect. If that's not the case, then we would have said every year that T-Mac was losing early on when he was leading the league in scoring, he'd have been top 5 in the league. If that's the case, if we just looking at your skill set and your numbers, but we don't do that.
Well, for me, like specifically when you talk about T-Mac, I wouldn't say that about T-Mac because I look at a big part of me when I rank players is their playoff production, and T-Mac he wasn't able to do anything in the playoffs. So that's what I would say about T-Mac. But
so why was Steph Curry and the Warriors last place in the play-in before he got hurt?
Because the team was not producing to the level that we know that they can.
That's damn near the exact same. That's all the main players they had last year that won a chip, right?
No, I understand that, but just because you have the same players don't mean you have that same level of production. They came in and you asked me a question.
This is the reason why we can't hate on certain players, sir.
You asked me a question.
When other players come up, we can't be afraid to give those players their props, sir. Zion Williams came up. Hold on. This is not last year. Last year, Curry was the king. He was on top of the mountain. This year, he's doing his thing. He balling. We acknowledge him for that. But we got to give the cats who's actually leading their teams to wins in the playoffs out here grinding on a night-to-night basis. We have to respect what they're bringing to the game, especially if on an elite level. That doesn't mean that Zion's better than Steph Curry all the time. That doesn't mean that
I'm not talking about all the time.
Hold on, let me finish. That doesn't mean he may be a better player than Steph Curry. That means he's playing at a higher level because he's able to not only put up his numbers, but his numbers is elevating his team to victories and to the #1 spot in the West when he was healthy. That's fact, sir.
No, that's facts.
That's though. Get your final point off.
Yeah, no, that's facts. I just think it's a lot of factors other than just team success that goes into ranking players. And like firsthand when we talked about the Warriors, going into this season, they had issues, especially with the Draymond and Jordan Poole situation. They had problems defensively. Wiggins like their second best player. He been missing a lot of time. I know.
Hold on, sir.
No. Can I talk?
What's up with all these excuses? Hold on, but you don't have the same excuses for Zion. Zion was missing his second best player.
Go ahead, Desto. Go ahead.
I know Zion is missing his second best player, but there's a lot of even when I look at Steph Curry's level of production, he's a more efficient player than Zion, and he's scoring at a high level.
So why he ain't winning it?
Because of the team.
Okay, so hold on.
There's a lot of facts. It's basketball. It's basketball.
Second best player. Zion can be missing his second best player and have other players on his team, other key players hurt, and be getting little contributions from dudes like Alvarado and cats like non-name cats. But for some reason, we will give Steph Curry a pass and just say, "Oh man, his teammates ain't playing well." No, sir. Sorry. When you're a leader of men, you lead it. Let me ask you a question. Why was that never the case for Michael Jordan? Why when Michael Jordan balled out, his teams usually made the playoffs?
I mean, Michael Jordan made the playoffs.
Hold on. When did Michael Jordan dominate? Hold on. Let me ask you a question, sir. When did Michael Jordan dominate? When did Michael Jordan dominate and wasn't in the playoff picture? I'll wait.
When did he dominate and wasn't in the playoff picture? Yeah. I mean, he made the playoffs in the 30 games. So if you want to,
no, I asked you a question. No. Hold on. Why was that? Hold on, sir. Sir, why was that? That was because he broke his foot and came back and played 18-something games, and that was because that's the way the team was. Hold on, sir.
His team was.
Hold on, sir. That was, sir. Your man broke his foot, came back and played 18 games, and he led who was trying to miss the playoffs, he led them to get to the playoffs. He couldn't control what the league was at that time. If you say that, you can say the same thing for the league right now. You have a team with a losing record in the playoffs right now in the West. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. But
so hold on. Throughout history, sir, there have been teams with losing records that have made the playoffs. So for you to say that about Michael Jordan's team, sir, you have to give better context when you say stuff like that. I just asked you, sir, why when Michael Jordan balled out, why did it not lead to team success? Have you ever seen Giannis Antetokounmpo ball out and his team not make the playoffs, sir? I'm asking you a question. I asked you a question. Have you ever, hold on, I asked you one question. Have you ever seen Giannis Antetokounmpo ball out and his team miss the playoffs? I'm saying miss the playoffs, not be a top 6 seed. Have you ever seen that?
In his prime, no, I haven't.
Okay, I asked you, have you ever seen him ball out and his team miss the playoffs? Okay, have you ever seen KD ball out and his team miss the playoffs?
In his prime, no, I haven't.
Okay, you never see. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm saying to you, sir. We've seen Steph Curry ball out and his team miss the playoffs.
Yes, all right, that's okay. Yeah, all right. No, yeah, you got. I was gonna say one last thing.
Go ahead. Get it off.
I appreciate y'all coming on. I'm be on the next Open Gym. Shout out to Tick, man. You know I'll be on your channel, man. You the GOAT, man. I like rocking with y'all, boy.
Salute, homie.
For sure. Hey, appreciate you pulling up. You came and held it down.
Hey, Ron.
What's up? Talk to me.
Ron. Hey, that right there was a headshot. When I asked him, that's a body bag right there. When I asked him, have you ever seen Giannis balling and his team miss the playoffs? Have you ever seen that, Ron?
That was tough.
Ron, have you ever seen James Harden balling and his team miss the playoffs?
Nah.
Have you ever seen Russell Westbrook balling and his team miss the playoffs, Ron? Outside of last year.
Nah.
And they'll say he wasn't balling last year.
You know how they was trying to do, Russ.
Right. Okay, so Ron, like I said, have you ever seen KD ball and his team miss the playoffs?
Nope.
That's all I'm saying to you, bro. But we seen Steph Curry killing. Team missed the playoffs. But these the same niggas that tell you Draymond Green's a Hall of Fame.
And what's your response to that?
Nigga, you already know. Rock the beat.
For sure. Most definitely. Yo, Kenny, I'm about to get you in here next. You better get warmed up. You better stretch. You already know what time it's going to be when you step up here.
That ass beat. I'm a Mac for real.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna dive into a few of these super chats, and then we're going to get on to our next contestant. My dog, Tony07, he said, just subscribed. Good content. Shout out to Players Choice and Ticket TV. Then he said, my bad. I meant Players Choice. We see you. We feel you. Appreciate you for tapping in. Big Ox Bob says CJ dropped 40 twice in December. Luis Santini said Giannis in the last 15 games has been averaging 16 and 11. It's called team success. New Orleans is a very good team.
Look at one thing, Ron.
What's up?
See if Zion played both of those games, he dropped 40. You got a chance tonight.
The CJ, yep. I'm going to go look into it right now.
Yeah, pull that up.
And then Luis said, yes, Zion is a big piece.
Some reason, big old Bob be on my sack. I don't know why. He just loves sniffing and scratching and stuff like that. But he gonna get what he looking for. Keep playing with him. Cause I'm gonna tear his monkey ass up. When he used to bring his ass on that panel.
Bob, you heard that? It's going up on Tuesday. Ticket not letting you get no more breaks. He's not letting you off the hook no more. The Green Maurice Sports said the guests got to remember the only questions Ticket ask are rhetorical.
Hold on. Hold on. The man told me, the first dude told me, he said that LeBron James was a better leader than Kobe Bryant. Remember I asked him what made LeBron better than Kobe? He said LeBron was a better leader. So I asked him specific questions. I said, well, why didn't LeBron James lead the first year he was in Cleveland? When he left, they had 66 and 60 wins. He was an MVP, had the coach of the year, and had another all-star on the team. Was that a specific question or was that a rhetorical question? It was a specific question. I asked him, if LeBron James is such a great leader, why do we have the most trades on his watch in NBA history? Is that a rhetorical question or is that a specific question? Bumpy Johnson, get your ass up out of here, Ron.
Yo, and y'all asking me to drop the link and whatnot. It's pinned in the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and drop it right now. Y'all come in here. Hey, if you think you can give Ticket this smoke, You got the platform to do it right now. This is the only place you can come and pull up on Ticket and battle him one-on-one. Not one against everybody, just one-on-one. All right, Kenny, you asked for it. You got it. What's up with your boy? How you feeling?
What's up, man? Hey, Ticket.
What's good, Tom?
What's up, bro? You can't be going all over the place, though. You be going all over the place.
To me.
My nigga, the way that you just say shit, like you brought up the Kobe. Kobe averaged 7 points. He was on the bench. He was not LeBron.
Hold on, time. You said I went all over with me. We was talking about Kobe and LeBron. Huh?
Go ahead, because I know you want to.
No. You said, hold on. You said I went all over the place, but we was talking about Kobe and LeBron. That's who I was talking about, Kobe Bryant and LeBron James.
Right. Then this is what I'm saying. We said like LeBron had all these failures, but Kobe wasn't.
No. He told me, because then he asked me why I had Kobe ranked over LeBron. So I told him. And I asked him why he had LeBron ranked over Kobe. Then he said, the first thing he said was, am I right or wrong, Ron? He said that LeBron James is a better leader. I said, well, how is he a leader? I said, okay. Then I asked him, so how did I go all over the place? I asked him, well, if he's such a great leader, why did he leave Cleveland when they won 66 and 60 games back to back? That's not that's not going off the deep end. That's asking him a direct question, sir.
You was talking about KD and Steph.
No. KD was the second argument. Hold on, sir. KD was in the last argument. We talking about the first dude.
Oh yeah, we can go back to that because I know reason why Kobe not better than LeBron. Like it's
go ahead.
Not close. Like
he
wasn't the best player on this team for 3. He played with Shaq. Shaq was the best player in the NBA after Jordan left. Can you argue that?
Yeah.
Was he not?
Yeah, hold on. So let me ask you this question.
Shaq, hold on, answer that question.
No, he was not.
Hold on, before you
got destroyed by Hakeem Olajuwon. He got destroyed by Hakeem in the finals. He got destroyed by Hakeem in the finals. He got destroyed by the Utah Jazz.
Jordan played.
Utah Jazz. Excuse me, sir. I'm still going.
All right.
He got destroyed by the Utah Jazz in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
How was he the best player when he was getting cooked by them dudes?
Was he the best player in the 2000s? Early 2000s? Who was the best player?
But you said all the way from when Jordan left to going on. I'm giving you, he got his ass whooped in the NBA playoffs against the Utah Jazz, right or wrong?
Yes, but was he the best player?
Karl Malone.
You can lose as the best player, right? Michael Jordan lost plenty of time.
Hold on. Okay, let me say
to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Hold on. So let's do this.
Bringing up Bird, he lost to the Bucks. Was they an all-time great team? Was the Milwaukee Bucks an all-time great team?
Hold on, sir. Let's do this. Let's go, man. Now you're going all over the place.
37 points a game, lost to the Bucks.
Let's stay right where you were. Let's not go all over the place. Let's stay right where you. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I like this one.
Let me put some pimping in it. Let's stay right where you were. You, sir.
Was the best player in 88.
Sir. You want to go all over the place. You asked me one question and didn't even let me answer the question.
You asked
about Shaquille O'Neal. So now, my question to you is about Shaquille O'Neal, because you just came in here saying I'm going all over the place, but you're going all over the place. So let's talk about that. Hold on, sir.
Analogy for you to see what you be saying. This is shit you be doing.
Let's talk about Shaq, sir.
You got somebody just like you.
Sir, I want to stay on point. You said Shaq was the best. I want to stay on point.
After Michael Jordan left the NBA.
So let me ask you this question. I got a couple questions I want to ask you about Shaq. Okay. Why didn't he win a championship in Orlando with Penny Hardaway if he was the best?
Because they was babies then. Why he go to the championship?
Okay, so that's excuse number one. Hold on, sir. Okay, sir. That's excuse number one. No problem, sir. So every single year in Orlando, he was a baby.
No, but he was only like.
Okay, so why did he win a championship? Hold on. Why did he win a championship even though he was in Orlando?
The greatest player of all time to you came
I'm asking you a question, sir. I'm asking you a question.
Nobody won.
Sir, I'm asking you, why didn't he win a chip any of those years? I ain't saying 1 year. You said he was a baby. Okay, cool. Any of the years he was in Orlando. Because you know how long he was in Orlando, right?
Who won? Who won after he lost to Hakeem? Who else won? The Bulls. That's it. Ain't nobody else win.
Sir, he got
so why didn't nobody else win?
But sir, you said, hold on, sir. You said he was the He got swept. Okay, so let's go to the next question then.
Playing with Nick Van Axel.
Okay, sir. You said he was a baby in Orlando. Hold on. Your excuse was he was a baby in Orlando. That's what your excuse was. So let's go to LA. When Shaq went to LA, when Kobe Bryant was out of the way, he was on the bench, not getting no time. When Shaquille O'Neal won 56 in 61 games, why he didn't win a chip in LA when he had 2 All-Stars on the team? I'll wait. Outside of Kobe.
That's cool. You could lose. But
no. We're not gonna do that. Hold on. We're not gonna.
You're not the best player because you lose.
Why he didn't win the chip?
Because you lose, that don't mean you're not the best player.
So he's a loser then. He's a loser then. Because
how he a loser? He a 3-time straight MVP.
Hey, Kenny, here's my point. Kenny. Here's my point.
Straight finals MVP, man. Kobe averaged 15 they first finals, man.
Here's my point to you, Kenny.
Game, my man.
Kenny, here's my whole point to you, dog.
Kenny. Bron ain't never did that. He ain't never had nobody to do that for him.
With all due respect,
Bron averaged 17. Y'all say he choked.
Kenny,
Bron averaged 17. He choked.
Kenny, that's what I'm gonna say to you with all due respect, dog. With all due respect, with all due respect, sir. You told me Shaq was a kid when he was in Orlando.
He ain't never shot over 45% in the playoffs.
Sir, you told me Shaq was a kid. Ron, put him on mute 1 second, Ron.
Hold up, Kenny. Still, let Ticket get it off, and then Kenny, I'm gonna let you come back and get your best shot in.
Ron, I have to ask you a question, Ron. Did he not say, when I asked him about Orlando, did he not say Shaq was a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, now, Ron, when I asked him about Utah, and LA, when Shaq went to LA, and they won 56 games, and then the next year they won 61 games, and he had 2 All-Stars on the team. With him. And this is without Kobe Bryant. This when Kobe was on the bench.
Who was the 2 All-Stars? Who was the 2 All-Stars?
Eddie Jones. Now what?
Who was the other one?
You know basketball?
Who?
You know basketball?
I know who Eddie Jones is, man. Who was the 2 All-Stars?
I just give it to you.
You just named them like they were some Hall of Famers. Go ahead, though.
What are you talking about?
You just put them out there like they was. Come on.
Bro, my man. They were the best team in the West. They won 61 games. What the hell are you talking about?
Who the Lakers lose to?
They lost to the Utah Jazz, like I told you.
Okay, so is John Stockton better than Eddie Jones?
Bro, you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm talking to Ron. Let me, because you be asking Ron questions. Let me ask Ron a question.
Ron, my man got a million excuses. He got 99 excuses and a bitch ain't one. Listen, Ron, I'm going to tell you.
Ron. So he said, is Stockton better than Eddie Jones?
This dude is a both. He said Shaq, no, Ron. He said Shaq was the most dominant player. He said Shaq, I can go and retire. So if Shaq was the most dominant, why did he get the hell beat out of him against the Utah Jazz?
Why did he win 3 straight finals?
The Lakers won 61 games. They won 61 games. So you mean to tell me all the way from Shaq to Orlando with all those teams and all of the 2 teams he had in LA before Kobe started to become Kobe?
Has Kobe ever had a historical finals series? Has he been
against who? Who did he play against? Hey, name me the centers he played against in each of those finals.
Listen, has Kobe ever name the 2 guards? Name the 2 guards he played against in those finals. What you talking about?
Kobe did what?
Name the 2 guards Kobe played against.
When?
In those finals.
Allen Iverson, nigga.
You want me to keep going? Guard Kobe.
Hold on, bro.
What he gonna do with Kobe?
Hey, bro, come on, my man. The Philadelphia 76ers had the best defense in the league that year. Right or wrong?
They did.
Okay, so now let's keep going. Hold on. Let's keep going. Then when he played against the
who dominated that series?
When he played against Reggie Miller and them, he was playing against Reggie Miller and a prime Jalen Rose, right or wrong?
Oh man, you be bringing up. You just
did they come out? Did they go to the finals?
You bring up some niggas.
You asked me. Hold on, sir. You asked me who he played against. They went to the NBA finals, right or wrong? Did the Pacers go to the finals?
Yeah, I remember Rick Smith and all.
Shaq played against the old Dikembe Mutombo. Shaq played against Todd McCullough twice. Shaq played against in the finals. He played one time against Big Ben.
That's his time.
The other time he played against who? Who, sir?
Played to get there.
Who he played to get there?
He ran through the West. I watched him run. I watched the boys
sir. You might not know, sir. You might not know, Kobe Bryant led the team in most of those series in the Western Conference.
No, he
you might want to
didn't.
look it up.
No,
yes,
he didn't. That's
Come on, Ron. Is that fact or
narrative.
fiction, Ron? Ron, is that fact or fiction?
Yo, I can't definitively say that Shaq led him, and I can't definitively say that Kobe led him.
My man, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to
you,
y'all. Yo, Kenny, you need to go do your research, Kenny. You need to go do your research. Kenny, you need to go do your research because Kobe Bryant led Kobe Bryant led the team in the most series in the Western Conference is Shaq.
I watched it, bro.
Let me say this to you.
I watched
in the Western Conference, in most of those series, Shaq was playing weak big men. He didn't get to play the power forward. The dude who was guarding the power forward was Rob Dore.
I don't care.
Mostly power forward. Hold on, sir. It does matter. It matters when you're in the Western Conference and you're playing against Scott Pollard. It matters when you're in the Western Conference, you're playing against Lawrence Funderburk. It matters when you're in the Western Conference and you're playing against Greg Ostertag. It matters when you're in the Western Conference, sir, and you're playing against.
What did he do to Dikembe Mutombo, the defensive player of the year? What did he do to him? Put him. Yeah.
What did he do? You talking about outweigh? Hold on. You talking about an old Mutombo? Hold on. You talking about old Mutombo? He outweighed about 110 pounds.
We seen the Diesel go out there.
Sir. You're talking about an old Mutombo. Hold on, sir. You're talking about an old Mutombo. He outweighed about 120 pounds.
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay. I know you don't.
What else you got? Defensive player of the year.
What else you got, man?
You always try to go around the act.
I don't try to go. Hold on, sir. I give you Mutombo. I say cool, no problem, sir. You said he had to go through the tough West, but what you didn't know is Kobe Bryant led the team more than Shaq did in the Western Conference playoffs. You can go look that up. That's facts. That's not a lie. That's not fiction. And then in the Western Conference, look at the center Shaq was playing against. He was playing against Greg Ostertag, Lawrence Funderburk. He was playing against Scott Pollard. He was playing against. I'm not finished. He was playing against Eric Dampier.
Kobe was playing against.
Eric Dampier. You said who was Kobe playing against?
Naming all his opponents like Kobe.
Okay, you hold on. Kobe was playing. Hold on, sir. Let me answer that question. Kobe was playing against the toughest defenders in the league. He was playing against Bruce Bowen. Kobe Bryant was the one playing against Doug Christie in his prime. Kobe Bryant was the one playing against Roger Bell. Kobe Bryant was the one playing against Shane Battier. Kobe Bryant was the one playing against all the tough defenders. You don't want to play the game with me, dog.
He's not lying right now. He's not lying right now.
Listen, ain't none of them niggas
can't fuck with me.
But listen, that's the whole point, though.
Kenny, he's not lying. But Kenny, in your defense, though, too, it's not Shaq's fault that nobody could fuck with him.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
It's not Shaq's fault that he was 350 pounds
it's not
and just dogging everybody. It's not his fault.
You can help Ron. You can help him all you want, Ron.
Hey, but I'm on both of y'all side because you just cooked them when you said Doug Christie, Raja Bell.
No, I'm not even
Kobe
talking
took
about
all
that.
them fades.
All them niggas could play defense, but they had no real offense to put no pressure on Kobe Bryant. What the fuck?
What do you mean put no pressure? Oh, okay. So which center had offense? Hold on. Which center had offense to put pressure on Shaq? Hold on, sir. Which center had pressure to put offense on Shaq?
That's what we saying. What pressure Michael Jordan had?
No, I asked you a question. I asked you one simple question. Don't go to Michael Jordan. You going left field.
They was the
right here,
best,
sir.
They was the best
right here with Shaquille O'Neal, sir. What was Greg Ostertag putting pressure on Shaq?
That's what
was Scott Pollard putting pressure on Shaq?
Why would it be pressure if he's the best player?
Was Eric Dampier putting pressure on Shaq, sir?
He's the most dominant player.
I'm gonna keep going. Was Eric Dampier putting pressure on Shaq?
Nobody like Shaq.
Was Greg Ostertag putting pressure on Shaq?
He's the only person that got to play with that type of nigga.
I cooks niggas like you easy work. A caveman can do it, nigga.
You even make it work. Why they couldn't do it?
Like I said before, Kobe Bryant played against the toughest defenders in the league in the playoffs. Those are facts.
Tim Duncan was winning.
Played against the toughest defenders in the league. When you got to go up against Kobe Allen, when you got to go up against Roger Bell,
then why Kobe couldn't make it?
When you got to go up against Ron Artest, when you got to go up against, remember, Kobe was going against all those dudes.
Same people Bron went against.
Bro, sorry,
all these people that Bron did the same defense.
Bro, Bron, hey, hold on, time out. Bron was not going up against. Time out, sir. Bron had those dudes on his team, sir. Bron had Shane Battier on his team, sir. He had Shane Battier on his team. Bron was the type of niggas putting them niggas on his team, sir.
For a couple years, nigga, Shane Battier.
Right, come on. He did, right? So hold on. That's what he did. He seen what type of players they was, and he put them on his team, sir.
No, Pat Riley put him on the team. He don't get
LeBron James put his team. Keep it 100, nigga.
Yo, Kenny. I appreciate you coming and tapping in. Hey, check this out, Kenny.
Yeah,
I'll fuck with your debate style, bro. Hey, hit me on the gram. I'm gonna try to get you back on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna come through, man. All right, Ticket, man.
You got an
All right,
Instagram?
dog. Hey, good work, homie.
Yeah,
Good work.
hell yeah.
You got
hell
Instagram?
yeah.
Hey, find my Instagram. Hit me up personally. All right.
I got you. I'm gonna hit you.
It's LeBron.com.
Yup. Ticket,
All right,
stay
bro.
on Mars' ass about them old school players, though. Them niggas be tripping.
I'm on this helmet, dog.
All right, man.
All right, good debate, homie. That's good work right there.
He was smooth. That was nice. I like that. Yo, Jamaica, come to your camera. I'm gonna pull you up. All right, here we go. On to the next. Let's do it.
Hey, bring Mass up here. Mass said he wants to smoke too. He in there.
Yep. Mass, jump in right now.
Yo, what's the word?
Mass, jump in before the room get full.
He really talk down. My man from Jamaica, man. I can't even. I got too much love right there.
Hey, look. Hey, I fuck with you for. I just have one shit that I be disagreeing you about. You feel me? You be saying like, what you be saying? You be saying motherfuckers be injured and don't want to come back. Old school players always play every game, but I feel like today the game is faster, stronger, and shit. So if niggas injured, then I'll take. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't play her either. You know what I'm saying?
How was today's game stronger? How was today's game faster when the guys ain't? You can't be as physical. You can't be as physical. You can't be as physical, and really, guys ain't really playing. They're not really playing that many games. So you can't be as physical. Plus, guys not playing that many games. I don't understand it, dog.
I mean, I agree with that. Like with the Kawhi Leonard situation, I agree with you on that. But like, shit, if niggas foot injured a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, for this shit. The players taking back the league, for because, end of the day, they got to care about themselves. So I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But see, that's the difference when you got. The players did care about themselves. They cared about themselves. They cared about their legacies. They cared about winning. They cared about playing through stuff. That's the reason why guys actually played through injuries, because they never thought about it. It never was a problem for them. When you had guys in that era, bro, they loved the game. These dudes don't really love the game because they're not really willing. They're not really willing to run through that wall to be great. They'll do the minimum amount of work to be great. But they're not willing to do the maximum. That's the reason why I always show love to guys like Kobe. You always show respect to guys like Mike, guys like Isaiah, guys like Larry, guys like Magic. Those dudes is willing to run through the wall to be great. It's different when you're willing to get to the wall. It's different when you're willing to run through the wall. And that's the difference with those guys and these guys.
I got one last question. You know, it was just a short question. So you talking about running to a wall. So when they run into a wall and then they can't come back and then they get lowballed on their next contract, then what?
But see, it wasn't. See, with them guys, they was gonna get paid, but it wasn't all about the money. It was about the love for the game. And see, that's where the argument is flawed now, because these dudes care about the money and trying to make more money a longer period of time. Therefore, they're gonna play less games, think about their body, and try to maximize their ability to play longer. Back then, guys had love for the game. They wanted to compete. Everybody wanted to really see who the best was out there on the court.
Man, I agree. That's where we agree on.
I see now.
What's good, man? How you feeling?
What up, Ron? Listen, man. I feel amazing, man. It's Friday, bro. I live a good life in California, bro. Ticket, man. What's this? What's this fucking Giannis hype, bro? Listen, man. Ron, bro. Other than that fucking fluky ass Suns chip, bro. What the fuck has Giannis done, bro? But get his ass kicked every fucking year and come up short. Didn't get quit in game 7. Didn't guard Jason Tatum in game 6. Greg Williams hit 8 threes in game 7. He fucking wet the bed in game 7 last year, right? He had losses this year, right?
Oh, Matt, you froze up.
What'd you say?
You had froze. Go say that one more time. You had froze for a second.
No, take it. All I'm saying is this, bro. I think Giannis is a fucking awesome player. But other than that fluky ass Phoenix Suns championship, bro, what the fuck has this dude done, bro?
Okay, what is KD done without Steph? What is KD done without Steph Curry?
You said
what
that.
What is KD done without Steph Curry?
Oh, that's called deflection. Ticket, stay on
time. No, that's not deflection. Hold on. You just talked about my favorite player in the game.
That shit don't work on me, man.
Man. Go ahead, man. I'm gonna let you go. Then I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
I'm a veteran, bro. Don't deflect.
I'm gonna let you go. Then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you go. See, look. He brings up
Kevin Durant. We talking about
Giannis' name.
Other than that Phoenix Suns series, he got fucking ass kicked. Period.
Okay, so Mass. So why, Mass? Let me ask you a question, Mass. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Why do you hold on, Mass? Tell everybody why you bring up Giannis' name when you talk to me about the debate.
Because you said months ago that Giannis can be better than Tim Duncan, or you said something like he's better than Tim Duncan, or he can pass Tim Duncan. Nigga, are you on nigga exhaustion?
So you said
he got
so
one
man,
lucky championship,
so
bro.
Okay,
he got one
so
lucky championship.
Why,
that's it.
Right? Okay, y'all. Hey, Ron. So that's the reason why we brought up Giannis,
bro. It's me and you one-on-one, bro. Hey, Ron, damn it, bro. It's me and Ticket one-on-one, bro. Other than the Phoenix Suns series,
I'm explaining, Mash. I'm explaining to the audience, Mash. I'm explaining to everybody who don't. I'm explaining to. If you just gonna cut me off, we ain't have a conversation, dog.
Bro, you cut me off. You cut me off.
I'm Mash. I didn't cut you off. I asked you a question.
Go ahead, Ticket. Go ahead, Ticket.
I'm gonna put myself on mute so he can cook, and then when he finish, put himself on mute, and I'm gonna come back.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Respectfully, I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is an awesome fucking player. Okay, he got walked down 2-0 from the Raptors. Kawhi made that shit look fucking easy. That was easy fucking work. Came out the next year. Jimmy Butler, who is he's okay. Got that shit done in 5 games. He went to bed again. Okay, he got a lucky ass championship 2 years ago versus the fucking Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant was fucking 1 inch away from fucking winning the series last year in Game 6 in the 4th quarter. You're up in the 4th quarter. No Chris Middleton. You don't guard Jason Tatum. If you let Tatum drop 40-some points, nigga, in your house, wet to bed. And then in Game 7, Grant Williams hit 7 threes, and then in the second half, you have no fucking answer. So my question is this, bro. Other than that one fluky ass fucking year when Kyrie got hurt, what the fuck has this dude done, bro? But wet the fucking bed. That's it. That's my question to you. He's a cool player. He's amazing. He's great. But he's known to wet the fucking bed, bro.
Yo, Matt. Can you put yourself on mute now? I'm gonna keep letting you cook. Chill on the fuck stuff.
My bad, bro. My bad, Ron. My bad.
Hold on. Can he put himself on mute now? I put myself on mute this whole time.
No, I'm not done yet. Ticket. 1 more minute, bro. Please.
Keep going. Keep going.
Ticket calls Giannis Antetokounmpo the best player in the league. Okay. After the Bucks wet the bed and Giannis wet the bed in Game 7, Ticket deactivated his comment section because I was coming for that smoke on that, that one-on-one. Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you take away his plan A, which is get him to the cup on a fast break and a half-court offense, what's his go-to move, bro? What's his counter? Defensively, he gets cooked. He's great help side, grab the rim. But one-on-one, nigga, Imano versus Imano, he gets cooked. He's flat-footed, slow feet, and can't guard nobody, bro. Period. Other than the Phoenix Suns, what has this guy done? Ticket called this dude, Ron, 2 years ago, bro. He said he could be better than Tim Duncan. He said, arguably, yeah, he's on the level of Tim Duncan. Nigga, are you smoking something? What's wrong with you, bro? This dude got 1 championship. And all of a sudden, he's better than KD and Kawhi Leonard, 2-time Finals MVPs. But we're going to leapfrog KD and Kawhi and put Giannis right there. What's wrong with you, bro? He got one championship. Oh, and by the way, before I go,
let me know when I can answer.
I'm almost done, bro. Hold on. I'm almost done. He missed Game 5 and 6.
Put myself on mute.
Hold on, bro. He missed Game 5 and 6 in Atlanta. Ticket. Oh, guess what? Brook Lopez, 30-piece. Fucking Chris Middleton, 30-piece. They got to the finals without the guy. Period, bro. Listen, he's an awesome player, but the way you talk about him, bro, is like he's an end-all be-all. He's not. He has no go-to move. He has no counter. No perimeter game. Nothing. Versus Boston, that was easy work, bro. His field goal percentage last year dropped damn near 10 points. But he's the best player in the league. Robert Williams and Al Horford locked that up, bro. That was easy work. He quit in Game 6. He quit in Game 7. But he's the best player in the league. Stop it, man. He's cool. He's stripping down, no special effects, bro. That's it. He's stripping down, no special effects. He's all right. He cool. Got 1 lucky championship, man. Kyrie got hurt. And Katie was an inch away from fucking winning the series in Game 7. And you were scared. In Game 7 last year, you deactivated your comment section because Moss was coming for that smoke. And you were scared. I've been cooking you all summer, bro. You easy work, Ticket. You easy work. Go ahead, Ticket. I'll mute myself, man. You easy work.
All right. So he went on for 7 minutes. Now, you easy to beat. Now, this nigga right here, hey, my man, Jamaica, hey, you got a little backfeed. Hey, put Jamaica on mute real quick, Ron, because I want everybody to hear this shit, because I'm about to demolish this nigga. This shit finna be so easy and ain't finna be funny. First of all, this man bring up Giannis because I said if Giannis continues to play the way he played in that finals, because he was young, I said that he could potentially pass Tim Duncan all time if he continued on that path. I didn't say he was better than Tim Duncan at that time. Mass, put yourself on mute. Put him on mute, Ron. Put him on mute. I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off. You went 8 minutes. I didn't cut you off. Now it's time for me to put a mud hole in your ass. Now, the reason why he brought up Giannis is because of that. The reason why I bring up KD is because KD is his favorite player, and he said KD was of the highest order. So my question to Mr. Mass is this, and let me cook this nigga. Why in the world did Kevin Durant get walked down up 3-1 in his house by Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, and then go join them? That was the weakest move in the history of the NBA basketball. So let's get that out the way. So, but man, I'm not finished yet, man. I'm not finished yet. Ron, you got to put this nigga on mute, Ron, because I didn't cut that nigga off. I didn't cut him off because I'm finna demolish that's right now.
You got it.
So,
you got it.
First of all, Mass has already been beat because regardless of whatever he say about Giannis, Giannis is already better. He's already better. Giannis Antetokounmpo is already better than KD because he didn't have to go join Steph Curry, a two-time MVP, only unanimous MVP in NBA history to win a championship. He had to join him. He had to join Klay. He had to join $100 million man Draymond Green to win. What did KD do before then? What did KD do after then? All he's had is failure, failure, failure. And then Mr. Mass says, oh, well, Giannis didn't want to guard Jason Tatum last year in the playoffs, right? Then he says, oh, well, he didn't want to guard Grant Williams, right? So let me ask Mr. Mass a question. Why the hell didn't KD get on Jason Tatum when he was getting swept in the first goddamn round last year? You punk ass nigga. Now let's keep going because I'm going to keep cooking his ass. Hey, you know, put yourself on mute, nigga. I didn't unmute myself. Put yourself on mute.
I got you, Ticket. Go ahead.
For real, put this nigga on mute. I'm gonna cook his ass, right? So why didn't KD guard Jason Tatum when he was getting swept in the first round last year? That's facts. Now let's keep going. What the hell has KD done without Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? What has he done? What has KD done? What has he won? You keep talking about Giannis. Giannis stayed in Milwaukee and won. KD haven't done shit. He got swept in the first round. For all that talking, for all that Kyrie been hurt, you got lucky. Kyrie was healthy going into the playoffs last year. Kyrie Irving had the biggest break in NBA history going into the playoffs last year. He went into the playoffs scoring 50, 60-point games on fire, and it got swept. KD got locked down, shut down, the key thrown away. These are all facts. So while you come in here talking this candy shit about Giannis, the question is, the dude you praised and you said was the highest order, he got swept last year in the first round. Giannis Antetokounmpo is his second best player on his team. The dude you said was the closer of that team. Giannis Antetokounmpo didn't get swept in the first round. In fact, Giannis Antetokounmpo went 7 games without his second best player. The dude you said was the closer and Chris Middleton. He went 7. Let me finish. I can cut you off for 8 minutes. He went 7 games with the same team. Your boy KD got swept by. Stop playing games with me, dog. Stop playing games with me. And then let's keep going. Hold on. Let's keep going. So, again, y'all, the question continues to put itself out here, right? Before KD went to the Golden State Warriors, what did KD do?
We're talking about Giannis, bro.
No. I ain't finished that. Put yourself on mute. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you to do what I did. But I put myself on mute the whole time you was talking. You talk all this shit about Giannis Antetokounmpo, but what did Kevin Durant do every single year? What did he do the first year he was in the finals? Got walked down after being 1-0.
On right now.
He got I'm not finished yet. I'm not finished yet. I know it's hard to cut me off when I'm cooking your ass with facts, but now you finna get your ass stepped on like a trampoline, sucker. You know who say that. Now let's keep going. Like I said, from the beginning, why did Kevin Durant go up 1-0 in the finals and get smoked by LeBron James? That's the first one.
Giannis was up 2-0.
Hold on, let me finish. I ain't finished. I'm not finished. I got 8 minutes. He had James Harden as a 6th man of the year. He had Russell Westbrook averaging 27 in the finals. He was an all-star that year. Why did KD get walked down by LeBron James in the NBA Finals and lose 1-4 after going up 1-0? Then After that, KD did absolutely nothing all the way up until. Hold on, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. I got 2 more minutes left out of my 8 minutes. If you watch the clock, you understand. So then KD gets all the way up to where they play the Warriors, right? So Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, the dude you said is of the highest order, KD, right? Is so much better than Giannis. Why couldn't KD close the deal when he was up 3-1? Why he didn't close the deal in game 5, game 4, 5, or 6? Game 5, 6, or 7. Why he didn't close the deal? So if he's the highest order, and then, like I said, the weakest move in the history of professional basketball, he goes to the team that smoked him out. He goes to the team that beat them. And then this would make your dude look even worse. This never happened to Giannis. Steph Curry goes and wins a championship with Andrew Wiggins without this dude. He goes and immediately wins a chip with Wiggins without KD. Meanwhile, like you said, Kyrie got hurt in the playoffs. But here's the part Mr. Mass didn't tell y'all. When Kyrie Irving got hurt, the part Mr. Mass didn't tell you guys is that guess what? Kyrie Irving and KD, they lost game 3. So the series was 2-1. They were losing game 4 before Kyrie got hurt at halftime. So they were losing both of those games. They had lost game 3 and they were losing game 4 before Kyrie got hurt. Once again, Kyrie Irving was healthy last year. Wait, Mr. Man. I'm almost finished. I'm not done yet, like you said. I'm not done yet, like you said.
I got you, man. Hold on. Finish off.
Kyrie Irving was healthy last year, Ron, and they got him and KD got swept. And hold on, he says that Giannis didn't go guard Jason Tatum. Well, why didn't KD guard Jason Tatum when Jason Tatum was guarding KD and locking his ass up and blocking that shit out of bounds? Why didn't KD go guard Jason Tatum when he was getting swept in the first round? Meanwhile, Giannis, who was missing his second best player, the dude Mr. Mass said was the closer, and Chris Middleton, Giannis won his first round matchup and actually went 7 games with that same team. Go ahead, Mr. Ass.
All right, so listen, man. Apparently, in the DR, we're taking.
Hold up, Mr. Mass. Hold up, right quick. Before you get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in somebody else so he can join the argument. So he been in the weight room for a while. What's up, Cabrit? How you say your name, bro?
Cabrit. It don't matter.
What's up, Cabrit? Hey, man. So I guess over in DR.
Hold up, right quick, Mass. How you feel about this? Or whose side you on right now? And who's tripping right now?
Giannis is better than KD.
That's
Giannis is better than KD.
You can't break it down, or you just saying he's better than KD. Dive deep, bro.
KD had the most help. He had the most help. What is he without Curry?
Not only that, last 5 years, Giannis has averaged more points, rebounds, assists, and blocks than KD.
And Giannis is a better defender. Giannis is more efficient. What else are we arguing about?
Bro, Giannis gets his shots at the rim. KD's a jump shooter. What are you talking about, man?
You easy work. He's more efficient.
Bro. Anyways, let me go, Ron, please. Let me go.
Go ahead. Talk that talk.
So listen, I assume that over in the DR, Dominican Republic, that fucking they don't teach math class because Ticket said that KD was up 1-0 versus LeBron James and got walked down. Well, gee, wasn't Giannis up 2-0 versus Toronto and Kawhi walked him down? Bro, it's easy math, man. You easy work, bro.
Yeah, but when did KD lead his own team to a chip? Giannis did. When did KD lead his own team to a chip? Giannis did. When did KD lead his own team to a chip? Giannis did, sucker.
Bro, let me talk, man.
Go ahead, Mass. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
This shit crazy.
And Ron, you didn't mute Mass. You didn't mute Mass when I was cooking his ass. You didn't mute him, Ron. You're an impartial judge. You didn't mute Mr. Mass. When I was cooking Ron, I put myself on mute. You didn't mute him when he was.
This dude's crazy, bro. Okay, fellas. Ron, listen, bro. I'm almost done. I promise you. Well, in my debate class in high school, my teacher said, Moss, when you're getting cooked, you deflect. We're talking Giannis, not KD, Kyrie, and the Nets. I'm talking about Giannis. I said specifically, other than the fluky Phoenix Suns finals, right, where Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez closed out Game 6 without Giannis, got to the finals. What has he done but get his ass kicked, bro? And your response is Kevin Durant. Bro, that's called deflection, man. Stay on topic, man. Stay on topic. I'm not sure what courses or school you went to, but KD was up 1-0 and got walked down. Correct. but Giannis was up 2-0 and got walked down. What's worse here, man? Are you okay, bro? Are you on something? Stop it, bro.
Okay, well, let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Yes, I'm on. Yes, I'm on. Yes, I'm on crunk juice. I'm on crunk juice, and I'm bringing your guy up. No, you want to keep going after you act like you done it. What you want to do, dog?
Can we talk one-on-one?
No, I tried to talk to you. You kept cutting me off. When I put myself on mute.
Game 6 last year versus the Boston Celtics, you said Giannis was an elite defensive player. He can guard all 5. Well, guess what? It's game 6. No Chris, you at home. It's a do or die game, right? Giannis Antetokounmpo was scared to guard Jason Tatum, who dropped 46 in game 6.
Bro, man, you're right,
and then in game 7, he just quit.
You're right, Mash. You're right.
Oh,
I can't. You're right. I cannot defend.
Man. We talking Giannis.
Hold on, man.
Not KD or Kyrie, bro. We talking Giannis.
Hold on, man.
Don't bring up KD or Kyrie,
because
man. We're talking Giannis,
you have so much slander. You have so much slander towards Giannis. You're right. I can't defend Giannis going 7 games against the Boston Celtics without Chris Middleton, the dude you said was a closer for that team. I can't defend that. But Mash, I can't defend that because right now Giannis is my favorite player in the league. You can't defend your favorite player getting swept in the first round and not guarding Jason Tatum either, sucker. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Wow. Hey, Rob.
I want to hear from Cabrit, though.
Okay. Go. Hey, Cabrit, bro. Break it down, bro.
Why
is Giannis better, man?
Right. Take it right, though. I mean.
No, don't say, Cabrit. Don't say that, bro. Break it down, bro. Have your own mind, bro. Have your own mind, buddy. Break it down, bro.
KD was not making the right play. Let's look at game 1. You know, who was it? Kyrie Irving that was open, but KD shooting a contested shot.
What are you talking about, man? Talk basketball.
Game one.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Game 1 is why. Okay, hold on. So
Giannis make the right play.
So game 1 is why KD's not better than Giannis, bro.
Giannis didn't get swept by the Celtics. What you mean?
Giannis lost in 5 games to the Heat. Okay, cool. It happens. Next point. Move on. Go ahead, bro. Keep going.
Bro,
keep going.
Anyways, KD only got 1 MVP. And how many years have you played in the league?
KD got 2 Finals MVPs, buddy. Sorry, you're wrong again. He got 2 back-to-back.
1 MVP in regular season.
He got 2 back-to-back Finals MVPs, bro.
Regular season.
Who cares?
1 MVP.
Who cares? So, bro.
And how much do Giannis have?
What you value more? Finals MVPs or season MVPs? What counts more?
I mean, when you playing with a super team,
a super team. Hey, hold on, Cabri.
Golden State wasn't a super team?
Hold on, bro. What has Giannis done without Jrue Holiday?
I mean, Giannis don't have
Curry. What is KD done without Steph? Giannis done more than KD. Giannis done more than KD. Giannis led his own team to a chip. Giannis led his own team. And Mr. Mass, it's quite funny that Mr. Mass, it's quite funny that you say, hold on, Mr. Mass, it's quite funny that you say all this stuff you said about Giannis, but you picked the Phoenix Suns to beat Giannis that series. Sucker.
I was wrong. And guess what? You picked the Bucks to beat the Boston Celtics. We both are wrong.
And you picked Brooklyn to beat Boston.
What's your point?
Hold on. And you picked Brooklyn to beat Boston, and they got swept in the first round.
And you said this season that the Lakers are going to the conference finals. Who's more delusional, me or you?
All right, fellas.
And you said you wasn't worried about the strippers. You said you wasn't worried about the strippers, bro. You said you wasn't worried about the strippers.
Hey, Cabri.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on right quick. Ticket, relax.
No.
Ticket.
Put everybody on mute.
Put everybody on mute. Hold on. This is what I'm saying. Y'all going back and forth. I'm trying to get my man over here, Cabrit. I want to know what smoke he got for either of you guys. He came up here with some smoke. He the guest on here. What you feeling? Who you got smoke with? What you got to get off your chest?
LeBron's better than Kobe.
Oh my God. Right. Hold on. Hey, Cabrit. LeBron been swept twice. Hold on. Take it. I got this, bro. Hey, Cabrit, bro. LeBron James. Hey, Cabrit. LeBron James swept twice in the finals, right? Beat in 5 games twice in the finals, right? Beat by a record margin in the finals. Got outscored by a bench player in Jason Terry. In 2007, he was the individual reason why they lost the finals. Got swept in 2018. He just flat out quit, right? Just quit, okay? Bro, Kobe Bean Bryant is 5-2 in the finals. Bro, the game's played 2 ways, offense and defense. Kobe is a 9-time first-team defensive player. LeBron James will never do that, right? And we know offensively, It's not even a question, bro. So please tell me how LeBron James is better than the Bean. How?
You bring up swept. Kobe got swept 3 times in the playoffs. You didn't bring that up.
How about the finals on the biggest stage, bro? On the biggest stage.
Answer this one question.
Go ahead.
Which LeBron teammate was better? Shaq. All right, Shaq, right?
Go ahead, bro. You stuttering, bro. You stuttering. Go ahead, bro.
Which LeBron was better than Shaq? Prime Shaq.
Your phone breaking up, man.
Say that again.
Which LeBron teammate was better than Prime Shaq?
Then a Prime Shaq? Probably nobody.
All right. That's one right there. And then on top of that,
LeBron James had D-Wade and Chris Bosh and lost to Dirk Nowitzki.
They're not better than Shaq.
Butler, second best player.
They're not better than Shaq. And D-Wade was never the best guard. D-Wade was never the best guard in the league.
Kabri. LeBron James had D-Wade and Bosh and lost to Dirk Nowitzki, who was missing his second best player in Caron Butler and got beat. Who swept Kobe Bryant off of 3 straight NBA final trips.
It doesn't matter. Okay. He swept Kobe Bryant.
What that mean? Fucking Lakers team? What's your point?
And then my smoke with Ticket was he's inconsistent with this LeBron making super teams. So 2013, that fell super team Lakers made with Steve Nash.
Hold on, what do you mean? Hold on, sir. Let me ask you one question. Capri. What is a super team in your opinion? Hold on 1 second, Mash. What is a super team in your opinion?
I'm just saying.
No. Hold on, Capri. Because you sound like a little nigga I know named CJ. I'm gonna ask you again. What is a super team in your opinion?
A super team, in my opinion, is like Hall of Fame, like resume, basically.
No. Right. So hold on. So do they have to be in their prime, out of their prime, before their prime? How do you grade that?
I mean, if you want to do that.
No. I asked you.
Like that.
No. Capri. I asked you, what is when you say a super team, what is the qualification of those players being a super team?
The 2004 Lakers.
No, I ain't asked you that. I didn't ask you that. What is your qualification of players being able to be? For example, was Ray Allen an all-star when he went and joined LeBron James with the Miami Heat?
Nah.
Okay, but you can say that was a super duper team because he had Ray Allen on that team. But we don't do that because Ray Allen was nowhere near his prime. Even though he was still formidable, he was nowhere near his prime. Bro, you can't come in here and use Karl Malone in year 20.
Right.
When he was broke down and got hurt in the finals. Wait, bro. When Karl Malone joined Kobe Bryant, he was in the last year of his career in year 20, sir. When Gary Payton joined Kobe Bryant, Gary Payton was 34 years old. He was no longer the glove. He was the mitten. Right. That's fact. So those dudes were nowhere near their prime no more. They were out of their prime when they joined Kobe. Those were older dudes. LeBron James has put dudes on his team in the dab of their prime. Chris Bosh.
That's not true.
Hold on. Was Chris Bosh in his prime?
Chris Bosh, nah.
Okay, was D-Wade in his prime?
He was all right. He was.
No. See, Ron. Hold on, man. Ron. I don't want to cuss, but I need you to do one thing.
Talk to me.
Get this motherfucker out of my sight.
Ron.
Right.
Ron.
Bro.
This man said Ron. This man said Ron. Get him, Ron. Bring Max back up, Ron. Bring Max up, Ron.
Left. He left. He said he had to go.
Okay, Ron. Give me somebody else. Ron, I can't have a conversation with it like this. He just said Chris Bosh. He just said Chris Bosh. Ron.
Chris Bosh better on Toronto or on Miami?
24 and 12 when he went to the Lakers wasn't in his prime. When he was taking
prime, but he was like
are you crazy? That was the best Chris Bosh. What are you talking about?
That's not true.
That is true. Okay, when did Chris? Come on.
He was the best in Toronto. Am I lying wrong?
That's when he went over. Janet Jackson, my man. That was the best Chris Bosh. Toronto was before he went to LeBron.
Toronto was the best Chris Bosh.
Ron, explain to this man that Chris Bosh played in Toronto before he played with LeBron James.
He was a better player when he was on Toronto than Miami.
That's what we
lying.
Look at this stats. My man. Ron. Explain to this weirdo. That's what we're saying, idiot. We're saying that he went to Miami Heat in his prime, idiot. Ron.
Okay, but
stop bringing these. Ron, get this boy out the screen. Ron, So I really get mad, Ron. Get this nigga off the screen, Ron. Get him off my goddamn show, Ron.
Who got them on the court in the playoffs?
This man don't know basketball. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron.
All right, relax. Damn.
Ron, you my brother, and I love you. We can't let stupidity ride. The man just set up and said Chris Bosh wasn't at his best. Then he said, yeah, he was at his best. So what is it?
Oh, man.
The nigga tried to say Karl Malone was in his prime in year 20, bro. Get his ass up out of here, man.
That was very nasty. Yo, y'all keep tapping in with these super chats. I'm going to go ahead and read them off in between every person we get up here. Yo, Darkin, I got you on next. Ticket, I think Darkin just really got smoke for you because this is the third straight week that he didn't came up here looking for smoke with you. Fee Music said Giannis would never be better than Duncan. Sorry, Ticket.
No, I said this. I said if Giannis, see, Mass lies. I said if he continued to play at that pace, the form that he was been playing, and he wins more championships and more MVPs, I said he could pass Tim Duncan all time when he's retired. That's true. Think about this. If Giannis, let's say he gets about 2 or 3 more MVPs, right? Which is possible, right or wrong, Ron? He could win the MVP this year.
Yeah, Giannis could get 3 more.
Right.
Easy. With
another Defensive Player of the Year award or 2. Because he's up there in Defensive Player of the Year awards this year too, right?
Mm-hmm. Every year.
It's gonna be every year. We don't know what the rest of his future is going to look like. We don't know if he's going to get a better player in the next year or 2. We don't know what. But if he racks up chips, because remember, LeBron's first 8-9 years, we ain't think LeBron James is going to win 4 championships. We ain't think that shit till he went to Miami. Did that change everything? So you never know how a dude's career is going to turn. See what I'm saying? So I was saying if he continued on the path that he was on, bro, the numbers he putting up, bro, these dudes putting up stupid numbers. Tim Duncan wasn't putting these numbers Giannis putting up. Tim Duncan was great, but Tim Duncan was putting up like 20, 21 points and 12 rebounds and shit. Giannis out here giving niggas 30 and 15, bro. Cut the shit, man.
Yo, Uncle Tito said Ticket spitting right now. Ticket, you
already know, man. Right? And guess what? Tim Duncan got 5 world championships with all Hall of Famers draped around. Giannis Antetokounmpo may not have 1 Hall of Famer on his team. Because I don't think Chris Middleton making the Hall of Fame off those two All-Star games. And I damn sure don't think that Drew Holiday making the Hall of Fame. So, but if you look at Tim Duncan had Tony Parker, David Robinson for a year, Manu Ginobili, and the list goes on all the great role players he had. Kawhi Leonard, all them dudes is Hall of Famers he had. So cut it out.
Yo, join the show. The link is pinned on the chat if you want to try to cook Ticket on this Giannis versus Tim Duncan debate. Darkin, I'm about to get you in next. After that, Nate, I got you. Heat TV, I got you. Tyson, Baller, D. Reed. I see all of y'all under here. I'm going to give all of y'all a shot. KDP chapped in. He said, Magic's not top 5. Man, cocaine is a hell of a drug. I'm telling you. Darkin, what's up with you, boy? Talk to us. You on mute. You on mute. We can't hear you.
No, you can't hear your mic.
I can't,
you gotta
can't
go out back in, homie. Hey, Ron. Hey, Darkin, go out and test your mic and then come right back in. We'll let you up. Ron, let him back up when he tests his mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Yo, Nate, turn your camera on.
It's a typing, particularly prefers it.
Here we go.
There you go, dog. What's up, homie?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good now.
Sorry. Okay, so we're back here 3 times. I'm with the shirt on this time. I wanted to talk. I know this is like a broken down record at this point. We're just on the same shit. The LeBron versus Kobe debate. I think the other people you've been talking to aren't very nuanced in their takes when it comes to basketball. So I'm looking for a good conversation here, and I want to see. First off, I want to start with what do you think makes Kobe? And like, don't try to like start blowing up and do ticket shit. What do you think makes Kobe a better player than LeBron James?
My man, you just came at me. I ain't even say nothing. I came in peace, brother.
You're right.
I let you get your thing off. I told Ron when your mic wasn't right, let you back up.
You're right.
No, okay, I'm saying that, like I told the other dude, bro, it's not all about stats all the time. Sometimes it's about the eye test. That it goes along with the stats, right? Okay. So when I see the eye test with Kobe Bryant, and I see the adversity that Kobe Bryant went through in his career versus how LeBron James dealt with adversity versus all the help LeBron James has had throughout his career, meaning Hall of Famers, trades, having the most trades in the history of the NBA. So whenever you get into a jam, you ain't just thugging it out with your teammates. No, I'm trading all of y'all. That's an advantage that he has that everybody else hasn't been able to have. Everybody else hasn't been able to have an advantage, having your own agency running the league and being able to put your players on certain teams and in certain situations. For example, you had your agency getting a guy like that was $6 million a year, Montrezl Harrell, to take a $80 million, $70 million pay cut just to come play with you. That never happens in NBA history, except for LeBron James. So my whole thing is this: the way LeBron James has been able to manipulate his career and still have 6 finals losses, the bad performances that he's had in an entire final series on the biggest levels, along with the not making the playoffs, to having the top 75 players on your team right now, not making the playoffs last year, not doing nothing outside of the 1 year you won a bubble championship with the Lakers, even though you had all that talent and they traded the whole team to get you AD and then traded the rest of what they had to get you Russ. Okay. It's just like, bro, I mean, when you look at it and then you look at Kobe did more and he accomplished more in a lesser period of time than what LeBron James did. Kobe Bryant got 5 world championships. He left Shaq to prove he could win without Shaq, when he got 2 more without Shaq. And then the only thing that stopped Kobe was he got hurt towards Achilles. But other than that, LeBron James is still creating his own teams and still ain't caught Kobe Bryant as far as rings. With all the players he's playing with, all the talent he's playing with, it's absurd that he's lost 6 NBA finals. And it seems like for every finals, his fans got an excuse for every single NBA finals he lost. That's the problem I have.
Okay, so let me rebuttal one thing at a time. You said quite a bit there. So, and this time I'm gonna be a little bit more calm since you're coming at me calm as well. So firstly, adversity. Kobe Bryant came into the league playing with Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. That's first and foremost. So, and I let you talk here, so and thank you for muting Mike. Actually, I appreciate that heavily. But Kobe Bryant came into the league playing with Shaquille O'Neal and Phil Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Phil Jackson was the coach when Kobe Bryant was a rookie, correct?
Nah.
No? Okay, so he wasn't. So, but either way, when they started winning, he had Shaq in his prime. He was coming into figure, and Kobe Bryant's a great player. I will agree with you on this ticket. I think that Chilltown, even though I fuck with a lot of his takes, I fuck with his everything that he does. Him having Kobe 11, I think it is. I would have Kobe in my top 10 personally, but I think that having Kobe at number 2, like you do, is an egregious dick suck. I think it's insane. I think it's insane. I think it's insane because. Okay,
so let me ask you a question, sir.
Right.
Do you think it was insane that Shannon Sharp said the same thing in 2012?
Shannon Sharp has LeBron as the best player of all time.
No. Now he has LeBron as since him and LeBron James have been best friends, he's been linked up with Clutch. Then he had Kobe Bryant. Hold on. Then he had Kobe Bryant as the second greatest player ever behind Michael Jordan. Do you feel that same? Hold on. I just want to answer your question. Okay, do you feel the same way about Nick Wright, who said that anybody who had LeBron James ranked over KD was an idiot and didn't deserve to talk basketball?
So
the same dude who had Kobe Bryant.
Can I answer that question?
No, I'm just saying because all these dudes, for one reason or another, have completely changed. No, I'm just saying all these dudes. I mean, you asked me a couple of questions, and then you said, and then you was like I said, you went on a soliloquy about Kobe Bryant coming in and playing with Shaq. Well, sir, I asked you like I asked the last dude. If Shaq was so dominant, why didn't Shaq win any championships up until Kobe Bryant became Kobe Bryant? Because he had 2 All-Stars. Hold on. He had 2 All-Stars on the Lakers. He had 2 All-Stars.
Because every player in NBA history needs a second great player on that team.
Hold on. I'm not finished. Hold on. But he had 2 All-Stars on the Lakers team that won 61 games while Kobe Bryant wasn't even in the way. Why he didn't win a chip?
Darius Garland is an All-Star.
Do you think Darius Garland? You're not hearing me. I'm not saying. Hold on. I'm not saying Darius Garland. He had one of the best 2-way players in the game on his team at that time, in Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones was one of the best 2-way players in basketball at that time. That's a fact. That's not fiction. That is a fact. Okay. Eddie Jones was an All-Star both years he played with Shaq. Right. They won 61 games.
Okay.
Nick Van Exel was on that team. Robert Ory was on that team. That team was loaded. All you had to do was go look. They won 61 games. Shaq couldn't get it done. The year before that, they won 56 or 57 games. They couldn't get it done. Those teams were loaded. Then you look at the Orlando team. That team was stacked. They had Nick Anderson. They had Dennis Scott. They had Horace Grant. They had Shaquille O'Neal. They had Penny Hardaway. He still couldn't get a chip any of those years. And you know what? The Orlando Magic didn't want to pay Shaq because they didn't believe in Shaq as much as you do.
Okay,
That's the reason why he left and
I'm
went to
not-
LA because they
I am
refused
not-
to pay back
No,
$100 million.
you're misconstruing what I'm saying. First and
No,
foremost,
you said, hold on. You tried to give Kobe, you tried to give Shaq credit. You tried to give Shaq credit for Kobe winning those.
Hold on, Ticket. Let him get it off.
No,
Hold on, wait, Darkin, wait. Let him finish. Go ahead,
I
Ticket.
put
Relax,
myself
Ticket.
on mute, Ron.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Ron. I put myself on mute, Ron. I put myself on mute. I can cook. Hold on, Ron. You're not gonna do this because I can cook because I put myself on. I respected him. Hold on. Everybody got their respect. Hold on. I put myself on mute.
Darkin, I muted you, Darkin. Go ahead.
Okay. So all I'm saying is this. You're gonna let me finish because I let him finish. All I'm saying is this, brother. He came in here and tried to make it seem like it was Shaquille O'Neal was the reason Kobe was winning chips. So I killed his whole argument by saying that Shaq, because he said that Kobe didn't start winning chips till Shaq. That's what he said. And that's true. But guess what? Shaq didn't win no chips till Kobe. And then guess what? Shaq didn't win no chips before Kobe. And then when he won the one chip after Kobe, he wasn't even the man. So who really was the man? Is my question to him, because guess why? There are no excuses. Shaq had 60 and 50 plus win teams before he played with Kobe. Shaq played with with all-star caliber players and Hall of Fame caliber level player in Penny Hardaway. That's who we played with. Even though Penny ain't in the Hall, he's a Hall of Fame caliber player, right? So those are the type of talent he played with before he played with Kobe Bryant and could not get it done. In fact, he went to the finals and got swept. Then he didn't get back to the finals at all, even though he had 61 wins on that Lakers team when Kobe Bryant was on the bench. So again, when Kobe Bryant became Kobe is when Shaq won the chip. So my question to him is, if you give all that credit to Shaq, which is what he's trying to do to take away from Kobe's championships, right? Because that's what he said. He came in talking about Shaq. Those are facts, right? Why did Shaq win no championships when he had 2 All-Stars in LA the year before? When they lost to Utah in the playoffs, we won 61 games. And the year before that, when they won 56 or 57 games, why he didn't win a chip that year in LA, the first 2 years, and then why he didn't win none of those years in Orlando? I'll wait.
Can I talk? Okay, cool. Now I'm good. You had a whole rant. I'm gonna go now. So I'm gonna first start it up with the first thing you said. You brought up Shannon Sharpe and you brought up Nick Wright. Your biggest problem when you're debating basketball is that you do these things that are logical fallacies. I brought this up last time. What some motherfucker says on TV does not mean anything. If I go on ESPN and I say, fucking Jamal Crawford is a top 10 player, does it make it more valid? That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. That does not matter. Just because Shannon Sharpe in 2012 said that Kobe Bryant is the number 2 player of all time does not mean anything. Neither does it mean if Shannon Sharpe saying LeBron James is a number 1 player also doesn't mean anything. When you're debating basketball topics, when you get to the really high levels of basketball, it's really preference and what you're looking for, which is my biggest problem with your debate skills. You bring up complete non sequiturs. That's not how you debate. Debate is a format. It's a structure. That doesn't matter. Back to what you said. I never said that Kobe Bryant, Shaq Kobe Bryant had Shaq. I know for a fact, I said it, this is my verbatim words, that no player in NBA history can win a championship without, like, barring injuries and like extenuating circumstances, can win an NBA championship without a second great player. Kobe Bryant becoming more of Kobe Bryant is what helped Shaq. But Shaq was Shaq was the best player in those series. He went 3 times final MVP, back to back to back. Who else is doing that? And I'm not saying that Kobe isn't bad, and I agree with you. I think Kobe is an amazing player, and I think he was essential. Let me say it again, essential to the Lakers team winning. But first off, this is taken away from the point of my actual debate. I'm not just looking at stats, even though LeBron James, like, categorically, if you look at every advanced stat, every stat, he really just kind of outshines Kobe. You really want to put LeBron James against Michael Jordan. That's where you want to actually argue those two. But I'm thinking about eye test as well. In my opinion, if we're going to go back to like focusing the argument, focusing the debate, LeBron James is a better player than Kobe Bryant. And you bring up things like winning. I think winning is important as well. But you have to look at extenuating circumstances. LeBron James came to Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what the Cleveland Cavaliers looked like in 2003, but for him to take that team where they kept rotating niggas, they kept putting, this person should work with LeBron, doesn't work. This person, let's try to do, and LeBron was over here averaging 30, taking people to the finals, going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not saying LeBron James is a flawless player. No one's a flawless player. I just think that LeBron James, and again, this is an opinionated thing. When you get to the higher ranks of basketball, like Chilltown says, if you have Jordan in your number, like you have Jordan as the number one best player of all time, I will never be like, oh, that's fucking dumb. No, I think that's okay. I have LeBron as the best player of all time. But for you, in my opinion, to have the second best player of all time to be the Jordan clone, who, by the way, came into a great situation, but he did have to start performing well as well. And he doesn't have the same level of value to a team as LeBron James does, in my opinion, from what I've seen from basketball. I think LeBron James adds more to the sense of he's a playmaker, he's a better passer, he's a better rebounder. At his peak, he's actually a better defender in the sense of like interior defending, not perimeter defending. You could actually debate that kind of. I just think LeBron James does more, better, and more efficiently than Kobe. Last time I was on here, you talked about mid-range shots and stuff. LeBron James for his career is a higher, if more efficient mid-range shooter than Kobe. LeBron James, remember, as someone who's always been considered, I don't necessarily agree with this fully, always been considered a pass first, outscored Kobe's total points in less seasons than Kobe played. And this is the person that you guys are he's a great, he takes tough shot. In my opinion, Kobe's a great player. I will never disagree with that. But he has many flaws. He realistically, if we're being honest about Kobe, is a great player who does not understand that he's like a crazy shot chucker. He'd be throwing up shit. And, you know, we know him as the greatest difficult shot maker of all time. But realistically, he can make better plays, better decisions. But he thought he was so much of him that actually detracts away from himself. And Kobe also had the greatest, like one of the greatest coaches in NBA history to play with, to carry him from the Shaq era, and then after that with Paul Gasol, because Phil Jackson was still the coach in 2008 and 2009. He's had so many things around him that helped him. I'm not saying that Kobe Bryant is bad, but the second best player and over LeBron James is crazy. And you brought up earlier in a previous debate saying, well,
my man, can I at least answer some of your points? I'll let you go for 6 minutes.
You're right. I'll let you answer some of my points. Go ahead.
I like, because you said a lot of stuff, so I want to touch some of the stuff you were saying. Now, let me respond to you. I put myself on mute. Everybody always say I don't listen to people, right? So I listen to you. I respectfully put myself on mute just to respect you, dog. So now it's time to address this stuff you were saying, right? First of all, you said no players ever won a championship without another great player. Who was the other great player that played with Dirk Nowitzki when he beat LeBron James, the super team?
Who was the other great player? Okay, so this is
casket. No, don't cut me. That's a closed casket right there. It will be a closed casket. Wait, because you easy to beat. Wait, because I didn't cut you off. You easy to beat. That's a closed casket right there. That's a closed casket. I don't want to hear no but. You just said that can't no player win no championship without another great player. So who was the great player? And don't give me J Kidd, old ass, and here. Hold on. Let me finish. Because everybody I want to say J Kidd, but everybody knows damn well. Hold on. I didn't cut you off, sir. Please put it on mute, Ron. I didn't cut him off for 6 minutes, Ron. Please put him on mute. Everybody want to talk about all these dudes right now. Russell Westbrook is 33 years old. And these dudes saying he's trash and washed up. But they want to give J Kidd credit for winning a championship with a 36-year-old J Kidd that didn't even lead the team in scoring, that shot 30-something% from the field, that wasn't shooting good from the three, and didn't even average double-figure assists. He was nowhere near J Kidd in his prime. So cut that shit out. Because if that's the case, they can easily use. I'm not finished, bro. I didn't cut you off. See, you clowns come in here, talk all this shit about me, say I cut you off. I respected you, my brother. I didn't cut you off. I didn't disrespect you, but you keep cutting me off because now I'm going to fry your ass because this is easy work. A caveman can do it, nigga. Now, let's get back to it. Once again, you said great player. None of those dudes were great players. They're good players. Great players end up in the Hall of Fame. The only great player that was on that team was J Kidd, and J Kidd was old out of his prime. He was nowhere near the same. That's nasty. So now let's keep going because Dirk beat a super team with an old ass J Kidd. Now let's keep going to the rest of your debate. First of all, you want to use all these fake ass metrics and shit like that. Well, let's use one of the main metrics, which is you said LeBron James did a better job leading and all this other stuff and leading his team and stuff like that. Yeah, he led his team to whenever they lost, he traded everybody. He didn't fight and go through the mud. He has the most trades on his watch in the history of the NBA. So that means something when you're always crying about the lack of help you have because you stacked the deck and it went against you. So now when it goes against you and it doesn't work, you want to trade all these dudes and then get credit for being a leader when you go get another whack of good players to come in and help you. No, sir, that don't work on me. Homie, don't play that. Now, let's get to the other thing you said, sir. You talked about how LeBron James did this and how LeBron James did that. Okay, cool. Why he still don't got more championships than Kobe? The man who played with damn near the most Hall of Famers in NBA history. The only other players that play with more Hall of Famers is probably Irvin Magic Johnson. Probably Irvin Magic Johnson and maybe James Harden played with close. But nobody's playing more Hall of Famers than LeBron James. So let's do that. Let's play that game, right? Then you talked about him back in Cleveland. I'm really finna cook that. You talked about him being a closer in Cleveland and all that other stuff, right? You went back to the 20. You went back to the year he went to the NBA Finals with that bad team. Well, sir, why you didn't ever bring up how Boobie Gibson saved up in that series and went off 19 in the fourth quarter when LeBron James fell apart and almost lost that damn series? Without Big Ben Wallace, that team wasn't even the same. Hold on, sir. These are all facts I'm kicking to you. Because when the game was on the line, LeBron James folded in the fourth quarter. It was Boobie Gibson that was hitting all them shots that took them and propelled them to go where they went. Those are facts. And plus, that was one of the most overrated runs because if you look at the other teams they played was trash in the East. Those are facts. See, y'all like to use that weak East content when y'all talk about AI, but when y'all talk about LeBron James, now the East ain't weak no more. No, sir. Sorry. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Now, back to stepping on your ass like I was doing before. Again, now, you want to talk your shit, right? And say all this foolishness about, oh, man, well, LeBron did this and this time. LeBron did that and that time. Sir, Kobe Bryant missed the whole season because of a torn Achilles, and then he missed a majority of his early career, sir, because he broke his hand. Those are facts. So you have to count in all those games. He missed 2, and then he missed games later on because he got hurt again after he tore the Achilles, sir. So then you add that on. Hold on, sir. You add that on with when Kobe came in the league, high school guys didn't just come in the league and start. None of them did. Even KG did. KG had to wait till like almost 25 to 30 games before he got to start with that team he was on. It was so bad that they finally started him. Those dudes always came off. Excuse me, sir. I ain't even cut you off. I didn't give you no bad look. I didn't do nothing. I respected everything you were saying. I let you go on and on and on and on and sweeter than Ben and Jerry.
Right. You're correct.
Sweeter than Ben and Jerry. Sweeter than Ben and Jerry, right? So let's keep going on. So out of everything you said, sir, everything you said, right? It doesn't dismiss that this man have lost 6 NBA finals. He have lost 6 NBA finals. And here's the last thing I want to cook you on. You have a problem with my opinion about Kobe Bryant. Cool, no problem. You can't go. Do you have a problem with dudes who actually played in the NBA who say Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest top 2 players ever played?
No.
Because you have a majority of the players that play in the NBA say that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron, sir. So it's not ridiculous that I said that. And even the greatest player to ever play the game said that he'd rather have Kobe over LeBron James. And that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Larry Bird said he'd have Kobe Bryant over LeBron James if he wants to win. These are facts. So, yeah, it doesn't matter what tickets say. It doesn't matter what nobody on the internet say. It doesn't even matter what you say. But the dudes who actually play it out there in the NBA on that level, with, against, and all that, they're the ones that's out here putting this narrative out here. The only dude that's out here jackstrap and booty hole sniffing LeBron James is booty goons like Draymond Green who want to get a check off Clutch Sports. Them the only dudes that's riding LeBron James like that. Everybody else know the truth. That's facts. That's NBA players saying it. You don't believe me? Google it.
I don't disagree with you, and here's how I counter that. That is an argument. It's called appeal to authority. Like I said before, this is where your debate skills get really rough. If you're debating something, appealing to an authority is a logical fallacy. For instance, if we take it outside of basketball, there are doctors who said the COVID vaccine gave you autism. Now, if we appeal to authority because of something, it does not make it more true. Michael Jeffrey Jordan telling you that Kobe Bryant is a better player than LeBron does not make Kobe Bryant a better player than LeBron. Magic Johnson said that LeBron's the best player he's ever seen. Does that make him the best player ever? No. That's where the debate comes.
No. Magic Johnson said he's the best all-around player he's ever seen. Get it right. Okay. Johnson said Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever.
You know what? I cut you off a little bit, so you can cut me off a little bit. I'll take
No. I want to get your quote straight, because so you don't misquote Magic. Magic said LeBron's the best all-around player. He said Michael Jeffrey Jordan's the greatest player he ever seen.
Okay, but if you ask Magic, he probably still have LeBron over Kobe. But that's
no. Hold on. We can't put words in his mouth. Sir, we cannot put words in Magic's mouth. We can't put words in Magic's mouth.
Okay,
Darkin, get your point. Get your point off.
My point is, it doesn't matter what Michael Jordan says. It doesn't matter what Magic Johnson says. And you brought up losing. Kobe Bryant.
Hold on, Ron. Because we should be able to go back.
That's not even.
Sir. Because you say, hold on, sir. You said a lot, sir. You said a lot. I said a lot. You said a lot. I said a lot. So now we should be able to contest what we say on this last segment.
Okay,
so you just said what the players say, what the dudes who are out there on the court in the NBA say don't matter. So what the hell does it make with you? Hold on. So who the hell is you? Who the hell is you? Hold on, sir. Who the hell is you to tell the players who played the game that what they say don't matter? Only what you say. Only what you say. Hold on, sir. Only what you say matters.
I'm not saying my opinion matters. I'm not saying my opinion matters more. I'm saying that for you to appeal to the authority of someone who is a great player in the NBA as evidence towards the fact that someone is better than other is logically unfair.
I would rather, sir. I would rather get my opinions from players who played against them than you. So I would rather have my opinion from guys who are actually out there in the field. That's like, let me give you one quick example, right? Let's just say Ron is a plumber, right? And I asked Ron something about a toilet, right? Ron doesn't know more about. Hold on.
Y'all wanted me to mute Ticket. Now I'm a mute Ticket because that was a trash ass example.
Ron, plumbers out here getting paid, dog. Real talk. Hey, listen,
that's how you gonna try to. Hey, now he's trying to appeal to authority. Come on, Ticket. I'm a plumber.
All I'm saying is this. Whatever profession you do, Ron, can't nobody that's outside of your profession tell you more about your own profession. So that's like, hold on, sir. Let me give you an example, sir.
He got a point.
That's like Skip Bayless going up there trying to run his mouth to Shannon Sharp. When Shannon Sharp played the game, he a Hall of Famer, right? Those are facts. So what I'm saying is, you, sir, saying that your opinion is better than mine, or no, not even saying it's better than mine, but you're saying that my opinion's invalid, or dudes who actually play in the NBA's opinion's invalid. That's bullshit. No. Because you said their opinions don't matter.
You
said their opinions don't matter. That's what you said.
No, I said that appealing to the
you said their opinions on who they thought was. Hold on. So let me ask you this question. Do the players who played against Kobe, played against LeBron James, and played with them, do their opinions matter or not?
Everyone's opinion on the fact in a debate. When you're debating someone, you appealing to the authority makes your logical base of your debate less valid. If I were you, Ticket, this is how you win a debate. You say, through the evidence of what I've seen, statistics, eye test, X, Y, and Z, and certain things that look towards this way that show this person's better. This is why I believe Kobe Bryant is a better player than LeBron James. Then you run down with your claim, your evidence, your thesis, all that shit. That's how you debate someone, no matter what the format is. Your problem is that you're just shouting and talking for the sake of.
I didn't shout, sir. I talked to you very calmly. You're right. All I said to you, sir, is that how can you say that when you have one dude who had the most trades in the history of the NBA and it's not close? When you get the hold on, sir. This is my point. Hold on, sir. This is my point to you, sir. This is my point to you, sir. This is my point to you. So when you're a player, right, and something doesn't work out, and you can just trade the whole half a team, that's different than a one player who doesn't work out and he has to stick with that team for the most part and play it out unless the team makes a move. LeBron James has been able to finagle his moves throughout his career and have the most trades in NBA history and still have 6 finals losses. That's my whole thing with LeBron James. You can't pick your own team and still lose 6 NBA finals. That's my point, bro. That shows you. Hold on. That shows how great you're not. And then not only that,
it doesn't.
Hold on, sir.
Hold up, Darkin.
Not only that, you can't deny the finals failures.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Hey, hold up. We got to get one more guest on here. Bro, you came up here. You did your thing for the third time. Next week when you come in here, I'm bringing you up to the top no matter what, because I think you got some more smoke for Ticket. Ticket, he might have your number, bro. I don't know.
I hope he don't got my number. I don't get down like that. Plus, I'm already on the. I'm already on the road. I'm already on the road. I already know what's going to happen. Good time.
Let me say some final words, and before I leave, and go. I'm just sipping on a little something. Anyway, so like I was saying,
Darky, you got to get this off quick because I got to get the next question.
I think that you sometimes can have some good points, but your argument skills and your rhetoric, if you just go back, take a second and really understand the things you're saying, not bringing up non sequiturs, talking about trades, not bringing up X, Y, and Z that does not affect the individual skill of a basketball player, you can really be up there with the people on Player's Choice when you're really debating shit.
Who's a better defender? Who's a better defender? Kobe
at their peak or all time?
Oh, all time. Who's a better defender?
Well, Kobe is a better.
That's what we talking about. Hold on, sir. And even at their peak, Kobe Bryant was a better defender, sir.
Darkin, next week, bro, we're gonna continue this same debate. I got one more cat I gotta get up here, and I got some super chats I gotta read.
Hey, man, that was a good debate by Undercover Brother. Go ahead.
Yo, somebody in the chat said he looked like a diet Shea, Gildress Alexander. That was fire. Y'all be in the chat coming with heat, by the way. Yo, Aunt LB said facts. Buy Ticket. Metrics don't measure.
Bro, I use an eye test. You don't get to pick your team and lose 6 NBA finals talking about you greater than somebody else. And you still trying to pick your team now. Trying about what you got. You pick the team. You the one pick Russ. You pick AD. That's your fault. You pick Terry Close. That's your fault. You pick Russ. Now you want to trade them to get a whole shuffle the deck again. That's like you playing poker and you get a bad hand. Now, nigga, take this hand back. Give me a whole other hand. That's what LeBron did his whole career. That's not leadership. That's being able to reshuffle your deck, put the best players on your team, and do something that half the league or 90% of the league can't do. These are facts. How great are you? Period.
Jimmy Two Shoes says, shout out Ticket. Taught him all about basketball.
Shout out to Jimmy Two Shoes, man. Who was that? Mr. Mass, he got on his avatar. Put that back up. That's Mr. Mass.
Yo, where you find that picture of Mr. Mass? That's heat.
Yo, he got Mr. Mass. Yo, Mass gonna kill him. Mass gonna kill him.
See Music Captain, he said, so your eye test has Giannis better than Duncan Ticket. I don't see how.
Oh, I didn't say that. I never said that. See, y'all put words in my mouth. I said if Giannis continued on the path he was at when he won a chip, because he was so young when he did that. He already been a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year already. And that dude hadn't even touched 28. So I said if he continued on that path, he had a chance to catch Tim Duncan. Those are facts.
Yo, Nate, you are next. Get ready to come in here and spar with the big bad Ticket. Also, Fee Music said, and it's not Duncan's fault the Spurs draft well, and Duncan made Parker and Manu.
Oh, for real? Yeah, okay.
Robert Dredden says, salute panel. After Ticket, Ether, Shannon Sharp, y'all need to tread water very carefully.
Hey, shout out to Robert Dredden up there. Put him back up there real quick, Ron. Shout out to Robert Dredden out there looking like a young B Pumper out here.
Facts. Not about B Pumper. That's heat.
Hey, yo, B Pumper be going crazy in them hoes in them play. I can't say that.
We know what you alluding to.
Man.
Great.
Hey, why you say that? Hey, Flow and Chill. Don't be scared to bring me up on the show because y'all got that lovely lady up there, man. I'm gonna mind my manners, man. I'm gonna be very respectful, man. These are beautiful women, man. Y'all got nice hosts up there, man. See, y'all don't want me to come up there and impress her with my debating skills. Because see, if I impress her, she gonna want to work with the Ticket. And then y'all gonna have a real problem. You understand what I'm saying? You heard what I said, from a living to be that loca. Go ahead, dog.
That's heat. Greatest said, Ron, please cut his mic. He just Kobe hating. And last but not least, yo, Nate, get ready. I'm coming to you right now. And LB said, correction. Ticket mentioned metrics. Ticket mentioned metrics. Doesn't measure heart. That's what you said, Ticket?
Doesn't measure heart, bro. Hey, bro, they needed a person like me over here on the Player's Choice, man. Y'all need somebody to hate and go at and say, F Ticket, you ain't shit, all this other stuff y'all say in the comment section. If y'all ain't had me, man, it'd be hard over here, boy. Y'all need somebody to get mad at every day.
Nate, what's good with you? What's the word?
What's up with it? You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
He got to be from the West Coast. What's up, dog?
Nah, I'm from Indianapolis, but I'm residing in Florida right now, man.
Salute to you, man. Salute.
I appreciate it. Hey, and also after this go how it go, I got a question for y'all that I've been wanting to shoot the whole panel, but I want to get y'all two perspective first. But Ticket, I hate to get at you on this, man. I feel like every time you get up here, it's always some LeBron and Kobe shit, right? But
I didn't bring it up. They brought it up. I don't bring up the topic.
You be having a lot of you be having a lot of smoke for Brian, though, and I understand a bit of it. But here's a couple things though I want to ask you, because I heard you say some stuff back in a couple podcasts ago about Paul Gasol and Amari Stoudemire, and it made me think about LeBron and Kobe as a defender. But before I even get to that, here's a couple facts I never hear nobody drop when it comes to Kobe and Bron. And I know these matter, and you can say they don't, but we all know they do. Isn't LeBron a 4-time league MVP and a 4-time finals MVP?
Yeah, didn't he win 2 of those MVPs on a super team?
Hey, look, all you bring up and all y'all.
Hold on, I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying, hold on, sir. No. Listen. Hold on, Nate. The reason why I said that, my brother, the reason why I said that is because, let's be honest, when LeBron won those 2 MVPs on the super team, the word was you couldn't win MVPs because you won a super team. That's the reason why they said KD couldn't win a MVP over when he was with the Warriors, because they said KD was on a super team. So they said that on a super team, you couldn't win MVPs. So hold on, let's say this. LeBron won 2 of them. Hold on, and let's be honest. At that time, for the most part, they were voting the MVPs for the best player on the best team. So the Miami Heat were one of the best teams in the league, and LeBron James was the best player on that team. So obviously, him being on that team, he was going to win those MVPs because they was running through cats.
Can I respond?
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm glad you brought that up, because I was going to touch on that, but sometimes I can forget certain things. But still, you said super teams, right? Out of all these great players that LeBron played, when I agree, he done mixed up some rosters and brought in a lot of great players. But with all those damn great players he played with, who has been the no doubt best player, MVP winner on all of these successful teams he's put together?
Who you talking about, LeBron?
Yeah, out of all these super teams, and the way that he got to where he's got to, who's been the best player out of all of these teams he's put together?
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Hold on.
The Finals MVPs. Who won the league MVP?
I'm gonna ask you a question right now.
Go ahead.
You have to say LeBron James, and partially that is D Wade's fault, because it wasn't D Wade's fault that D Wade was balling and he had to take a step back just so LeBron James could get his confidence. D Wade was balling in the NBA Finals that first year. That was LeBron James who didn't show up. He's supposed to pick his panties up.
2011.
Hold on, finish. He left his draws. LeBron James left his big boy draws at home. He left his pants at home. D Wade was killing. Hold on, D Wade was the man. He put in work. Chris Bosh was putting in work. It was LeBron who didn't show up. So it wasn't D Wade's fault that he had to say, you know what, man, just so that we can acquiesce to you, I'll take a step back. No, they shouldn't have to work like that. If LeBron James would, if LeBron would have played normal, they win that chip. Normal, not even great. If he'd have played normal, they win an NBA championship.
Bro, I agree with that. Nobody, like they tell you all the time, nobody's gonna argue about 2011. I don't really care. I just want you to answer a couple things. I don't really care about that, but still, D Wade was a dog though. D Wade was a dog. He was a champion. But LeBron was a 2-time league MVP before he got there. Whatever happened in 2011 happened.
Right, but he never won a chip. Hold on. He never let his
after that, chip. He ran off 4 chips though.
He never let his. Hold on, sir.
Hold on. You
he never won a chip.
Hold on, Ticket. Let him get it off. Ticket. Let him get it off.
Let me say something. Out of all of these great teams, who's been the Finals MVP winner? Who's been the best MVP player? I know, and this is what I'm saying, because you keep bringing up all the help. So I'm like, but even with all the help, he's been the main dude on all of.
Is that hard to do? Hold on, sir. Is that hard to do?
Yeah, it's hard to do because only.
Hold on, sir. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How was it hard to do?
Michael Jordan
you was already saying
Finals MVP.
Okay, let me ask you a question, sir.
LeBron is second.
Sir, let me ask you a question. 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 Do you think
4 Finals MVPs, bro?
Sir, let me ask you a question. Do you think, sir, let me ask you a question. And Nate, do you think LeBron James was the best player in the world right before he went over to play with D-Wade?
I just said in the chat I thought he was the best player.
No, I'm asking. I'm saying before he went to Miami, right before he went to Miami.
I said in the chat. I thought LeBron was the best since 08.
Okay, so hold on. Should it be hard for who you think is the best player in the world to go and be the best player on any team in the league?
Yeah, I think it's hard.
Okay, time out. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Stay right there, because I'm getting somewhere. Because now your ass is late.
Go ahead with this.
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. Because I'm about to serve this up. I'm about to serve this steak extra crispy.
No, you're not.
So, hold on, sir. You said that. Hold on, sir. You said that. So, sir, let me ask you this one question. Do you think that it would be hard to put Michael Jordan on any team and him be the best player?
Of course he can be the best player. How successful?
Okay, so time out. So stop right there. Right? You always talk about hold on, sir. Hold on, Nate. You just said that it would be hard for LeBron James to go to any team, even though you said he was the best player in the world before he went over to Miami. Hold on, sir. Let me finish, sir. You said he was the best player in the league before he went to Miami, and I asked you. I said, well, if that's the case, would it be hard for the best player to go on any team and be the best player on that team? And you said yes when I asked you about that. Then I asked you, would it be hard for Michael Jordan, who was the best player in the world when he played in his prime, to go on any team and be the best player? You said no. So now, once again, we have a hold on, sir. We have a contradiction of levels, right? So when we talk about levels, it's different levels. So right now, you're admitting that LeBron James isn't on a certain level. He's on a level, but he's on a certain, because you just said for LeBron James, it would be hard for him. Hold on, sir. You just said that. You just said it would be hard for a second.
I'm gonna let you cook, Nate. Hold on. I'm gonna mute Ticket. I'm gonna let you go.
Let me finish, Ron. Let me get my point off, Ron. Don't cut me off, Ron. Don't come in. Let me get my point off. So my point is this, Ron. If this nigga already thought that LeBron James was better than D-Wade, if he already thought he was better than Chris Bosh, if he already thought he was better than Kyrie, if he already thought he was better than Kevin Love, if he already thought he was better than AD, if he already thought he was better than Russell Westbrook, how the fuck it's supposed to be hard for that nigga to go to the team and be better than them niggas? Smoke that shit, nigga.
Go ahead, Nate. It's on you. Yeah, it's on you. Ticket, let him get this off.
Ticket.
Get it off, Nate.
I was saying that in a respect of LeBron is like, I'm talking about winning. He can go the best. LeBron is the best player, can go to any team. And as far as winning goes, yeah, that would be hard. But can he just go and be the best player? Fucking yes. And you bring up Michael Jordan. He's the best player ever. I didn't even say LeBron was the best player ever, but I think he top 2. And you're going to bring up that dude? Let's talk about another best player on any other team that's not competing. Can they go somewhere on a championship team and be the best player? Because LeBron can go to a championship team and be the best player. He can go to a regular team that's not contending and be the best player. So that was all beside the point.
KD did. So KD's not. KD didn't go to the Warriors and was the best player when he was on the Warriors?
All right, then.
All right, then.
No. I wouldn't say so. Ron, let me say this. My bad. Can I say something? Because he went for a while. Can I get a minute?
Nate, my bad. Hey, Nate, I pronounced your name wrong. My bad. Your silence is golden, nigga. Keep going.
Bro, I'm asking Ron, can I talk? Because I don't want to get pulled off because I know how you do it. Let me say something.
I got you, Nate.
I'm pulling you off. You said it, nigga. Hold on. This ain't my deal. I'm pulling it off, and Ron put me on mute, nigga.
Go ahead and put yourself on mute, bro. Let me talk for a second. You bring up KD. I don't think KD was the best player. Just like when you talk about how Shaq and people talk about how Shaq was the best player, got the finals MVP because he was the best player in that series in the finals, but how these other players with Kobe led them through the tough Western Conference. Just because Steph Curry, who was won a ring before KD and just won a ring without KD. KD ain't did shit without Steph Curry as far as winning goes. And I don't even want to get into KD, but you brought that up. And I'm like, that's not a good segue, bro. That's not a good, thing to bring up to try to combat what I'm talking about.
Okay, so let me answer that
back to this LeBron and Kobe stuff because the way you judge LeBron.
Ron, stop putting me on mute on my own goddamn show, man. I have to ask him one question.
You gotta let these niggas
Hold on, Nate. Hold on 1 second, Nate. Ron, You're nasty. Hold on, Ron. You're nasty. You're real nasty, Ron. Because how you treat me on my show, you don't fucking treat nobody else like this. You don't do this shit to low. Hold on. When them niggas get to arguing, you don't do this shit to nobody else, Ron. That's some bullshit. And hey, Ron, I'm gonna tell you something else. I've been quiet and I've been listening to these dudes more than ever tonight. I put myself on mute. Those are facts. That shit you doing is nasty. I wanted to answer this point from what he said. He said something about. Hold on, Ron, and I didn't want to let his ass off the hook. He said that he couldn't put KD over Steph Curry when he was on those teams. So my question to him was, why the fuck Steve Kerr said we got to get the ball to KD if we want to win? When Steph Curry was on the team,
he was unstoppable. He had the matchup favorite.
So then he had the matchup favorite.
Hold on. Didn't Shaq have the matchup favorite? Wasn't he eating up all those centers, especially
the How did KD have a matchup favorite?
I heard you niggas on this.
How did KD? Hold on, sir. How did KD have a matchup favorite?
The weak centers in the East.
Hold on, sir. I'm asking you a question. How did KD have a matchup favorite? Hold on, sir. How did KD
hold on and let me talk, bro?
You gotta let him get off.
Man, can you hold on and let him motherfucker talk, bro? Please.
Hold on. How did KD have a matchup favorite?
Bring up these points, and now I'm trying to talk about something else, but I'm ethering you here too. Y'all talking about how Shaq.
Y'all, the people saying something else. Go ahead.
Ticket on the panel, on the choice, on Fluid and Chill, whatever these shows on this channel that y'all have. I've heard multiple times that Shaq had the favorable matchup, so he got the Finals MVP. Not Kobe, but Kobe was carrying him. And that's why I want to get into Kobe shit, because I'm talking to about it. Kobe has 2 Finals MVPs. Yes, he won 3 with Shaq, and he did a fucking hell of a job. He was the truth. Nobody's taking that away. I don't ever want to disrespect the man, but rest in peace. He was the truth. I loved him too. But we got to stop acting like, even though LeBron had this help, all of this help, he was the main source. He won all the Finals MVPs. He won the league MVPs. And like you mentioned earlier, Durant couldn't win it because he wasn't as good to change the narrative. LeBron was so good going to Miami with that help when they said he couldn't win MVP that he still won 2 league MVPs.
What do you mean he couldn't win MVP? Nobody said that.
MVPs.
Nobody said he couldn't win MVP. Hold on, who said LeBron couldn't win MVP?
But even when Durant went to the Warriors, they said they can't win an MVP. They cancel each other out. They said that about LeBron and Wade. But LeBron was so uber dominant. They still
they didn't say that. They didn't say that, sir. That's a lie, sir.
After what he did with 2011, because
that's a lie, sir.
Was that real?
That's a lie.
Was that real? That's not a lie. That's a fact. He got a
off my left stack,
MVP. He got a 2013 league MVP. He has a 2012 Finals MVP championship in a 2013. And also, let me get to this before we end up getting to the end. I don't want to get lost in this. You said yourself in a Paul Gasol and Stoudemire argument that one of the reasons you was taking Stoudemire when you started to get to your point where you was blowing up, that you was going to take Stoudemire as a Hall of Fame or a better player than Gasol, is because he had a time in his career where he finished top 2 in league MVP. But yes, when it comes,
that's a lie.
Yes, you did.
I never said that. Hold on,
let me finish.
I never said he finished top 2. I said he finished third. Don't put words in my mouth. I said Amari Stoudemire. I said Amari Stoudemire. Sir, I said that year.
I swear to God,
I never said come on, sir. You can't lie about what I said. I never said top 2. I never said top 2. I said that year, me and Chilton had an argument about 2000. I said, listen, sir. I said that year, Amari Stoudemire finished top 10 in MVP voting. I said Pau Gasol never. Hold on, sir. I said Pau Gasol never finished in MVP voting his entire career. He never finished top 10. He was never in MVP voting. That's what I said, sir.
Let me finish real quick. Let me finish before you get hung up on that point. Because I brought that up to say this, and you did say that Stoudemire finished top 2.
I said top 10, man. Stop.
Yo, kick it. Let him finish.
Ron. If you're gonna keep cutting me off, Ron, and let this nigga allow me, I'ma leave. Ron, I'ma leave the whole goddamn show. Because Ron. This is horse shit. I sit up here and I let this man talk, Ron. I let him talk the whole time. I let him talk the whole time, Ron.
We finna just wrap the whole show up, because like if you're not gonna let him talk and he's not gonna
let him talk the whole goddamn time, what else you want me to do? I gave him the whole intro. He keeps talking. He keeps lying. You don't check none of the lies. You're supposed to be the fact checker. The nigga just
What
said,
you mean I'm supposed to be the fact checker? I'm not debating. I'm hosting.
Tell me, Ron, you was here on the show. You heard when me and Chill just had this argument on Mark Stoudemire. This nigga just said, I said he was top 2 MVP. I never said that. I said he finished top 10 in the MVP voting. You heard me say that. But this nigga saying right now that I said top 2 and I didn't say that. That's a goddamn lie.
Ticket, please. Let me just say this. Go ahead. Hey, let me just say this because I don't care what you say. You use that as a point in your argument to put him above Gasol. And I say this. When somebody brought up LeBron being a higher defensive player of the year finisher and on defense, yes, Kobe is a 9-time all defender. He's great on ball, and I'm not taking it away from him. But you knock LeBron, and when you use Stoudemire being an MVP higher finish, like being a higher MVP finisher than Gasol, but yet you negate the fact that LeBron finished top 2. I know one year was 2013, and I think he got another year in defensive player of the year, and you knock that. Well, you just use it to put another motherfucker over another motherfucker. Like, what's up, bro?
I didn't knock that on Kobe. I didn't knock that, sir. Here's where you get out of context. Me and Chilltown were talking about 1 year. When we talking about LeBron James and Kobe, we're talking about their whole career, sir. So you got that whole context wrong. And Chilltown told the truth in the chat room. Shout out to Chilltown for keeping it 100. And Chilltown's in the chat room right now and said what I really said, not that shit you said I said. So salute to Chilltown for keeping it 100, because Chilltown told the truth in the chat room right now, and I appreciate Chill for that. We was talking about 1 year, sir. When me and you talking about LeBron James and Kobe Bryant, we're talking about an entire career. So you don't try to mix apples with oranges. We're not doing it. So when I say that Kobe Bryant was a better defender than LeBron James, it's because Kobe Bryant has 9 first-team all-defense selections. LeBron James only has, I think, 6. So that's why I said that. And because Kobe Bryant was the only dude, he's been the only dude, him, Michael Jordan, and Jerry West, that have led the league in scoring and been first-team all-defense in the same year. Mike did it 9 times, Kobe did it 2, and Jerry West did it 1. Nobody else ever did it. These are facts. So that's all I said to you, sir. That's all I said. I wasn't talking about overall. If I was talking about overall, Pau Gasol's career, his achievements look better than Mark Stoudemire because he won the 2 championships. But without the 2 chips, without him joining Kobe, his career don't look better. Now, let's get back to you were saying about LeBron James. My whole point to you is this, my brother. When you pick your own teams, and this is my point to everybody, when you pick your own teams and you play with multiple Hall of Famers, if you're supposed to be the best player in the world, it ain't that damn hard to go to a team stacked with all-stars and be the best player. Again, you could have put Mike on a team with Larry, Magic, Isaiah. Mike would have still been the best. It wouldn't even been hard for him. Why? Because he's the greatest. It's just that simple, dog. A caveman can do it. So all I'm saying to you is it wasn't no biology or some shit like that or something crazy that LeBron James went to these teams and was the best player, because he was supposed to be the best player in the world, according to y'all. So it should have been easy for him to be better than Chris Bosh. It was supposed to be easy for him to be better than an old Ray Allen. It's supposed to be easy for him to be better than D Wade. It's supposed to be easy for him to be better than Kyrie Irving. It's supposed to be easy for him to be better than Kevin Love. It's supposed to be easier for him to be better than AD, Russell Westbrook, and the list goes on and on and on. And like I said before, so when you talk about all these MVPs and being the best player on the team, bro, like I said before, KD was considered the best player in the world at that time right before he went over to the Golden State Warriors. When he joined the Warriors, right? Everybody was saying that KD was the best player on that team. That wasn't even a question at that time. Now, after he left, in hindsight, when Curry came back and won a chip, now everybody says Curry was the man. But at that time, people wasn't saying that about KD, because Steve Kerr himself was saying, we got to get the ball to KD if we want to win. And it wasn't because KD was having favorable matchups. KD was the one facing PJ Tucker and all those dudes in their prime when they was guarding him. So let's keep it 100, bro.
Bro, I'm keeping it 100. Now, can I talk? Because you went for a minute, and I want to get some time because you keep negating the points.
Yo, Nate, we got to wrap up in a second, so go ahead and make your closing arguments.
All right, so what's up, Chill Town, man? I didn't get to see your comment, but again, I don't really care where you say he finished. I'm just saying you use that point of him finishing as a top MVP voter. to put him over Gasol, and you want to negate LeBron at that point.
1
This
year,
whole
sir.
thing,
1 year.
man,
We didn't talk
let
about
me
whole
go.
career. I didn't use
Let
that for his
me
whole
go.
career. I said 1
Let
year.
me go.
Bro, that's way different. 1 year. 1 year.
I don't
So if I
care
say,
what
bro,
you
if me and you
used
play
the 1
right
year
now,
ticket.
no,
Ticket,
you're
you
not
used
hearing me,
that
bro.
1
Bro,
year.
listen. Bro, my brother,
I just
Nate.
brought it up because
I
you
really
said
don't
it was a
want to,
contradiction.
Nate.
Ron said I got
don't want
finishing
to argue
points.
with you, bro. Nate, I really don't want to argue with you. I just want to say it to you like this. Nate, if you got 3 world championships, you got 2 MVPs, and I got 1 MVP and 2 world championships up until 1 year. But in this same year, I won MVP, Defensive Player of the Year award, and you didn't. Bro, if we're just comparing it 1 year, that's different than a whole career, bro. So that's why I said we talking about 1 year at that time versus LeBron James and Kobe. We're comparing their careers, brother.
Jesus Christ, man, you'll never let nobody talk and you going all over the
Oh,
place. But here's the question.
Nigga.
Here's the question I have for you. I don't even care about it no more. Here's the question I have for y'all, Ron, before I get up off here.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna send the super chat if y'all. I want to hear everybody answer. Who's the best baller on the panel between Ticket, Dale, and Shaq? I've been wanting to know that for a while. I've been watching a lot of y'all content trying to find it. I want to know who is the best baller.
It's me, nigga. Ask Shaq. Ask Shaq.
All right.
Ask Shaq.
That nigga
Shaq
said,
know. Ask Big Ox Bob. He know.
The nigga Ron says me. Ron, you crazy as hell, man.
Hey,
dog, I appreciate that.
But I appreciate y'all bringing me up here for real though.
Hey, come back, dog. Hey, that's a great debate. Come back. Hey, come back next time we come. Hey, Ron, we coming on Sunday, right?
Yeah, we pulling up.
Yo,
Sunday.
come back. Hey, Nate, come back on Sunday, dog.
Man, I'll be through. I'm gonna try to get in on more of the shows. I watch a lot of y'all shit, man.
That's great. Hey, that's great work right there, my G.
Indeed, man. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, dog.
For sure. Keep tapping in. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read off some of these super chats, and then we're gonna get up out of here, people. If y'all got any last minute super chats, shoot them motherfuckers through. We're gonna go ahead and read them off right quick. Me and Big Ticket.
Go ahead, dog. What you got?
Yeah, I got you. Hold up right quick. All right, let's do the damn thing. The African sci-fi scholar said, Ticket got these dudes in headlocks. LOL. Being the best player among all-star teammates is not the same thing as having to have a super team to beat your competition. LeBron equals, if you can't beat them, join them.
That sounds like all facts. No lies told.
Big Ox Bob said, Ron, blink twice if you need help.
Hey, Bob, man, you want to pair my draws, dog? Because you acting crazy, man. You acting like you all on my nuts, man. What's wrong with you, bro?
So you tired of him speaking your name?
Man, hey, bro, listen. When I see this dude on the panel, bro, I'm going to demolish his head. Now, you know what? On Sunday, pull him up, bro. I'm going to go and end him on Sunday, bro.
Yeah,
this dude ain't nothing but a clout chaser, bro. I ain't had no beef with him. I don't know who he never heard of him. You understand what I'm saying? He just came out of nowhere, dog. He ain't got no hits. We ain't never heard of him, dog. Never shot nothing, never stabbed nothing. Stop fronting.
Yo, Ticket. Maybe I just need help though when you're looking out.
Nah, he don't need no help. What you need help for, Ron? You said you the you said you the muscle. What the muscle need help for? You know what I'm saying? This dude is just a dude that's on my nuts. Like some of these other dudes who are just a bunch of weirdos. I don't even talk about these dudes. I be worried about myself and kicking it with y'all. These dudes be worried about me. They worried about me more than they worried about their wife.
That's fire. Richie Rich TV said, Ron, at Chilltown. Chilltown on Sunday.
Hey, Ron, add Chilltown right now. I'll cook his ass right now. You add Chilltown right now, I get a nigga a bonus. I give him a 5-minute bonus right now. Chilltown, if you ain't scared, you click that link, bring your ass in for 5 minutes. Me and Ron will go overtime for your ass, nigga.
Come on, Chill. Pull up.
That nigga was running the other night. That nigga ran. I ain't afraid of Ticket, man. Nigga, you ran to go get a Newport in a box, nigga. Sit your ass down somewhere. Y'all ain't gonna make me have a heart attack with you. Nah, nigga, you don't want this smoke. Y'all don't like it when people, oh, there you go right there. They don't like it when people challenge their ass. See what I'm saying? Chilltown, my guy, but he don't like it when people challenge him on the foolishness they say. And he's a part of this LeBron James foolishness that run around here. Like I said, an OG capping for the young dudes. He want to appeal to all the young cats. So
I just dropped the link, Chill. Hey, I'm not gonna be here, but I'm gonna let y'all have that.
Look, the 17 and 18-year-olds, they love Chilltown because Chilltown will say anything they want. Chilltown will say anything they want. Period. You know what I'm saying? He'll come in here all kind of slander. I heard him last night. I got smoked with Chill Town on something he said last night. He was in here running his mouth about Scottie Pippen. Think I ain't heard him.
Yo, Zocade said most of the time I'm against Ticket, but he cooking y'all.
Man, you ain't got to be against me, brother. I ain't against you.
0just5 said Chill the best hooper. Well, let's let Chill he's the best panelist or not.
Hey, Chill, man. What was that stuff you was talking about Scottie Pippen last night, man? Y'all some real slanderous dudes, man.
What stuff was we talking about? Well, first of all, I didn't know that.
You got short memory now, right, Chill Town?
First of all, I didn't know that was you. I thought I remember.
I said, what was you talking about last night with Scottie?
I remember a couple of nights ago you said that you had a
No, I talking about last night. You and Fluent did a show, and y'all tried to be nasty in here because ain't nobody here to contest y'all. You put up that Scottie Pippen stuff, and this is the type of stuff that you do. You try to deflect from Michael Jordan. You try to deflect from Kobe by trying to shine a light on their teammates. So I seen you put up a stat about Scottie Pippen. Please explain that to the people who didn't see the Fluent and Chill show, so they can go back and watch what y'all said yesterday.
Right.
And watch that
episode. The original topic was about the best all-around player, and I always felt like the better player is the best all-around player. I always felt like that. And then the question was, is KD better than Scottie Pippen? And I got stumped. And the reason why I got stumped because I had to think about that. Because I'm thinking about the reason why I got stumped because I had to think about it for a second. Because in different situations, Scottie Pippen is better than KD. And then KD is better than Scottie Pippen in other situations. Now, as far as an overall basketball player, KD is a bucket getter. I can't fight that. Scottie Pippen does more than him. No doubt about that. And there's no way that you can fight that. Scottie Pippen does more than him. And in the process of him doing more than him, that may make him a little bit more valuable. But what we were talking about when we was talking about Scottie Pippen and we was talking about Kevin Durant, at no point was I like, all right, yo, damn, this dude is Kevin Durant is much better. Wait a minute. I never said that. What I said was in certain situations, Scottie Pippen, you put him in different situations, he'll be a better fit and better player for that particular situation, as opposed to Kevin Durant just being buckets all the time.
But y'all nasty, Chill Town, because if you put Scottie in that same situation in his prime on that OKC team, they don't do the same thing that KD did with him. I don't even think they get to the finals with Scottie Pippen being in his prime with that same OKC team just playing
with Russell Westbrook.
I don't care with Russ with Hart at the same time. I don't think he can do that, bro. Y'all overcredit Scottie Pippen because you want to downgrade Michael Jordan. See,
no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
I know what you're trying to do, dog. I know your gimmick, bro.
That's not true. No, I know your gimmick. Your gimmick is as long as Jordan there, it don't matter who else is there, and that's just not true, Ticket. That's not true. Jordan, as much as Scottie Pippen needed Jordan needed that dude too.
Nobody said he did, but what I'm saying is
that's what it sounds like.
No, but he made Scottie the way he is, and I'm saying y'all make Scottie out to be more than what he is. By you just insinuating that you can put hold on. So are you saying that Scottie Pippen at that same time could have went on the OKC team and went to the finals with him?
What I'm saying, no, Kevin Durant was in a different role, so that's not the same thing. Don't do that. They built that whole unit around KD's skill set. That's a completely different subject because you can't just interchange two players. No, we're not doing that.
But do you think Scottie Pippen could have? Okay, let me ask you this: do you think Scottie Pippen could have led any team as a leader to the finals?
He almost did it with the Bulls when they got robbed against the Knicks. They got robbed against the Knicks. Took the Knicks to 7 games, but they got robbed in that game 6. They got robbed in that game 5. Everybody know that. Everybody know that they got robbed in that game 5. If that foul is not called on Scottie Pippen, they beat the Knicks and they go on to beat Indiana. So stop it.
But knock it off. That wasn't even in the conference finals. That was not even the conference finals, Chill Town.
It was the conference semifinals. Right. It was the conference semifinals. But with that also being said, we also know that they got robbed, Ticket. Don't make it sound like they didn't get robbed. Because they did get robbed. Because that series did go 7 games.
But Chill Town, so why when Scottie went to a stacked team with Houston, why did they underachieve?
Oh, that was come on, man. Olajuwon was over. Barkley was over. Don't do that. That's completely not the same thing. No.
Olajuwon still averaged 20 and Charles Barkley was averaging like 17 and 12.
Right, and they ran up on that Laker team and got smoked.
Right, but so
they ran up on that Laker team in 1998 and got smoked.
Chill Town. Let's just take the one you said was Scottie. why he was getting smoked the very next year. The very next year, the same team he was getting smoked.
That was a bad, like I just told you. First of all, we talking about Olajuwon was over.
I'm saying the Chicago Bulls. No, I'm saying Chicago Bulls. You talk about they didn't call a foul. The first year, so why he got smoked the second year, the very next year?
What do you mean he got smoked the second year? He didn't get smoked the second year.
The Bulls were getting the hell beat out of him, and the man went on national TV pointing to a shoe and begged Mike to come back.
So what? Wait, what does that have to do with anything? I'm trying to understand what your logic is. You turning this into something completely different, Ticket. That's what you're doing. Everybody knows that Michael Jordan was the better player. So you're not going to do that with me, Ticket. No, I know that everybody needed Jordan. Everybody knows that Scottie Pippen needed Jordan. I'm not going to fight that. Absolutely not. The point that I was making.
Like they said, you said that Hakeem was washed, but KG wasn't washed the second time they played the Lakers.
I absolutely said that, and the reason why I said that is because he wasn't. Olajuwon, when they played them in 1999, is that what you're telling me? When they got swept, Hakeem was over.
Hakeem with Scottie Pippen was better than what KG was the second time they played the Lakers in the finals, bro. Cut it out, man.
I don't know if that's true. I'm not.
In Chilltown, I swear to God, I know you, bro. I swear to God, I know you addicted to the game. That's what I love about you. Well, bro, I hate when y'all do this shit. Y'all did that. This is two things you try to do. You try to elevate Shaq to kill Kobe, and you try to elevate Pippen to kill Mike. And
no, I don't.
Those are the two guys that used to be. Those are the two real guys you see, bro.
That is not true, Ticket. That's not true. That is not true. That is not true. What I don't do is I don't do what you do when you talk about Jordan, where it's just Jordan and it was everybody else. And what I do is I make sure that you recognize that Scottie Pippen was a lot better, even though Jordan put that battery in his back and he needed Jordan. Jordan needed him to become who he became. Even though Jordan needed him to do that, Scottie Pippen's a lot better than you give him credit for. What you don't do is you don't give him credit for any of that. You make it sound like, yo, he just made this dude and he was just nothing without Jordan. Well, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true at all. Same logic with Kobe Bryant. Same logic with Kobe Bryant and Shaq. I'm not saying that Kobe Bryant didn't turn into that dude. In fact, Bryant needed to get away from Shaq because we never would have found out who he really was had he stayed with Shaq, because Shaq would have never took a back seat to him. However, with that also being said, when Shaq was running with him, when Kobe Bryant got on that crew in 1996, he was a kid. Shaq was a bona fide superstar. And there is no way you're telling me in the league today, rewind the clock back to 1996, there's no way that a bona fide superstar is taking a back seat to a high school kid. That's not happening.
But here's the thing. He would have been forced to take a back seat because Shaq was out of shape, old, and he was breaking down in LA.
Right. Later on.
Kobe Bryant was ascending. Kobe had 2 Hall of Fame careers. He was ascending while Shaq was descending. So he automatically would have took over the team. In fact, Kobe was already taking over the team because Shaq had a lot of injuries and Kobe Bryant was holding the fort down while Shaq was out for a lot of those games during the season. Kobe Bryant was already taking over the team in a way. So you're wrong about that. And then the last year they were together, Kobe Bryant led the team in scoring. He was already taking the team over. That last year they was together. So the last year they was together and they lost. Kobe Bryant was leading the team in scoring that year. He was already taking the team. He was already taking the team over.
Correct.
So you're wrong about that. The problem was, like Herder told you, his pride was too much to admit that. He wouldn't have admitted it, but he would have had to let it go because he wouldn't have had no choice. Now, back to the stuff you said about Scottie Pippen. Again, you very flagrant, dog, because at the end of the day, the bottom line is that you can't tell me without a shadow of a doubt that Scottie Pippen could have took a team and led them to the NBA Finals like KD did. KD did do that. So when y'all say this stuff, y'all nasty. And again, I killed you with the other point about Shaq. I told you, if Shaq was so great, like you make him out to be, why he didn't win a chip when he played with the Lakers? They won 61 games. Why he didn't win the year before that when they won 56 games? Why he didn't win none of those years in Orlando? Why he didn't win none of those years with Penny? None of those years with Eddie Jones, Robert Horry, Cedric Ceballos, Rick Fox, all them dudes, Big Van Exel. Why he didn't win no chip with all those dudes? They won 61 games. So my point to you is this, bro. All this stuff you claim these dudes are, bro, when they had a chance to prove it, they couldn't. So all the ifs and buts is it is what it is. But guess what? We do know this, that Mike was, and here's the thing. Did you took away? Mike was carrying that Bulls team before Scottie Pippen came up. When Scottie Pippen was on the bench, before he even got drafted, Mike was carrying that Bulls team. So he came in the league to a bad team and carried that team to respectability. Yeah, he didn't win a chip, but he was going through the process and he was going against super teams, the same type of shit.
So if that's true, then how come you can't use that same logic with Shaq? Why can't you use that same logic with Shaq? It's the same thing. Because he needed Scottie Pippen to turn into that guy. Don't do that, Ticket, because you're doing the same thing. That's the same thing, Ticket, because in order for Michael Jordan to win, he needed Scottie Pippen to turn into that guy, just like Shaq needed Kobe Bryant to turn into that guy. So it's the exact same thing, Ticket. Don't do that. Do not do that. It's the exact same thing. He needed Horace Grant to turn into that guy. He needed B.J. Armstrong to turn into that guy in order for him to win. Just like Shaq needed Robert Horry to play better. Just like he needed Derek Fisher to be better. Just like he needed all of those guys to be better. It's the same thing. What you're trying to do is what you're trying to do is you're trying to turn this around to make it in favor of him when in reality it's the same thing, the exact same thing.
No, that's not true, bro. Because
yes,
like I said before, you use that same lame excuse to defend LeBron James leaving Cleveland, saying that they was running into better teams, running into super teams. But when Mike was running into, when Mike was running into super teams when he was young, and this is before Scottie. Y'all don't give him credit for that. Mike was running into super teams when he came in the league before Scottie. So it wasn't like he was just playing normal teams. No, he was playing dudes with multiple Hall of Famers on the other squad and giving them everything they can handle, Chilltown. And see, but then you guys come in here and say, oh, well, he needed Scottie. But y'all don't do that with LeBron James. See, when LeBron James leaves Cleveland the first time because he couldn't get against the Boston Celtics, something that Michael Jordan didn't do, he stayed in Chicago. See, you guys sit up here and y'all make every excuse in the world for a dude like LeBron James. Oh, man, he had to play against the Celtics. Well, guess what? Mike played against the Celtics without Scottie Pippen. And guess what? Mike went to war with the Celtics off a broke foot and laid it all on the line and didn't complain about it, right? And then kept going and kept going and kept building that team. So Michael Jordan was building that team up before Scottie even came along. Right. He built
so
Scottie
Jordan didn't but see, this is what I'm talking about right here, Ticket. Jordan didn't build anything. They built that unit around him. That part right there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right there. That right there is what you always make that. You make it sound like all Jordan did was Jordan just threw these dudes on his back. No, he did not.
Okay, so Chilltown. Why didn't Scottie come in the league? Why did he come in the league as a bench player? Why didn't Scottie Pippen come in the league like the King? Why didn't he come in the league like Mike? Why didn't he come in the league like Magic? Why didn't he come in the league like Isaiah? Why didn't he come in the league like Bird? Why didn't he come in the league like bench player?
Because he wasn't that dude. He wasn't that dude from the door, but he turned into that
Mike
guy.
Made him the dude.
Nobody is disputing that Jordan put that battery in his back. However, what you seem to fail to realize is that Jordan did need him to be that guy. And he put that battery in his back so he could become that guy. He made the All-Star team in year 3. This is the dude who came from an NAIA school, a school that we had never heard of, a guy who we had never heard of is getting drafted in the lottery. Not only is he getting drafted in the lottery, here he is, he's playing at an All-Star level in year 3. This is the guy who this is the guy who probably could have been. He made the All-Star team in year 3. Just so you know,
he wasn't playing at an All-Star level though. To be honest,
he wasn't playing at an All-Star level.
Bro, look at that. Time out. You legitimately you other dudes and shit made the All-Star team over him. You know that.
That's not true. And here's why. Dudes
that was on their own teams putting in work, and Scottie Pippen was playing with Mike, and that's the reason why he made the All-Star team, because he's playing with Mike. And we know that.
And interesting that the next year he didn't make the All-Star team, even though he had a better year the year before. That's the year you talked about when Michael Jordan won the NBA championship and he didn't have an All-Star on his roster. Well, you know, the same thing happened with LeBron James in 2016, right? Where in 2016, when they won the NBA championship, no All-Stars, no All-NBA performers. Not one. They still won the NBA championship. Still did it. So with that also being said, what you do is you prop Jordan up like Jordan was the end-all be-all. Ticket. Make sure that we clear. Michael Jordan was that dude. And I will never argue that Scottie Pippen was better. No, I will not. But I will argue that he was a lot better than you give him credit for. He was a much better player than you give him credit for. And the same logic that you use to go against Shaq not winning, with him needing Kobe Bryant to turn into that guy, it's the same thing that was going on in Chicago when Jordan needed Horace Grant and B.J. Armstrong and Scottie Pippen to turn into those dudes. So stop it. Knock it off, Ticket. And you and me will be on here all night long.
My only question to you then is, and here's the ether to you, right? Since Scottie was so much that guy, why would Phil Jackson give him the ball in clutch situations? And then let me say this to you, right? Now, hold on, Chilltown. Let me say this to you.
I'm listening.
Scottie was that dude. Why didn't Scottie do nothing after that? Outside of that 1 year, that first year that Mike left, why didn't Scottie Pippen do anything relatively close to even a star level basketball player?
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
The year after that, they were getting their ass whooped. They were getting beat. They wasn't as good of a team as they was that first year, and they pretty much had the same pieces that they had the first year that Mike left. The second year, that's true, and they was getting hell beat out of them. But you remember when Mike came back and Scottie got hurt that next year? Right. Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman ran the East without Scottie Pippen, nigga. You forgot that? Michael Jordan won 2 championships without Scottie Pippen being an all-star on that team. Right. And hold on. So let's take the second year that Mike was gone, and then also all the other years that Scottie played without Mike. Why he ain't do shit?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Ticket, because the year that, except for that 1 year, the next year, when in the 94-95 season, they still were making the playoffs. They still were over 500, and they still were going to make the playoffs. That's first of all. Scottie Pippen was a first-team All-NBA performer and a first-team All-League defender. So he still was a top-tier player. Let's start there. And then when Jordan gets back on the crew, when they win the NBA championship in 95-96, Scottie Pippen is, what do you know? He's a first-team All-NBA performer again, and he's a first-team All-League defender again for the 3rd straight year. And two of those 3 years, he does not have Michael Jordan, which means that Mike already put the battery in my back, right? Mike already put the battery in my back, and Mike made this crew a lot different when we got back on. And also remember, you keep saying with the same crew, make sure that you don't leave out the fact that when they won the NBA championship in the 95-96 season, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, those are the only 2 dudes on that crew that was on the first 3-peat team. It was a completely different unit. A completely different unit. It was not the same unit, which means that he got to play with a completely different unit. But it's not the same thing.
Still, I didn't say that. The year they got beat by Orlando when Mike came back and played 16 games. The year they got beat by Orlando, brother. That's what I'm talking about. I said that year and the year before that, they mainly had the same guys, bro. That's facts.
Like I said, Ticket, you
can't get around Killtown. You cannot get around that. So all I'm saying to you is that one fluke year Scottie had, that very next year, the very next year.
Right.
Hold on. He didn't do anything. He begged Mike to come back and save him.
That's not true that he didn't do anything. That's not true, Ticket.
Hold on, Killtown. And here's the biggest indictment on Scottie. So as soon as he leaves Mike, he leaves and goes and gets $100 million. He goes and gets paid more than Mike to go over to the Houston Rockets, and he was supposed to be the leader of that team. He was supposed to be the guy. That's why he went over there. He said he was over there to be the leader. He ain't do shit. He flopped. They got rid of him after 1 year, and then he went to Portland and fell off like a bad bag of dope.
I mean, don't leave out the fact that that Portland team, even though they choked, they were in the Western Conference Championship, and they had the Lakers in the chokehold. He did do that without Jordan. Don't leave that part out. He did take his team to the Western Conference Championship. That's not my opinion, Ticket. That is a fact.
That team was loaded. That team had him, Rasheed Wallace, Von Wells. That team, bro. That team had Damon Stoudemire, Arvydas Sabonis. That team was stacked.
And with all of that being said, you can't leave out the fact that when the Bulls did that, they were stacked too. When the Bulls won the NBA championship in the 95-96 season, they were stacked too, Ticket.
Oh, I'm talking about.
Don't leave that part out. That's important to mention too.
No. Okay, so here's my point. Scottie didn't get it done, and he wasn't the leader of that team at that time. The leader of that team was Rasheed Wallace.
Jordan didn't get it done either. So
hold on. Listen,
Jordan didn't get it done without him either. So that's your point. Your point is that Scottie didn't get it done without Jordan. Well, guess what? Jordan didn't get it done without him neither. The point is moot, Ticket. It doesn't make it doesn't.
Chilltown. Let me ask you a question. Do you think Scottie Pippen could have won 6 championships with Clyde Drexler?
Do you think Jordan could have won 6 championships with Clyde Drexler?
What'd he say?
Do you think Jordan could have won 6 championships?
No, come on. I'm asking you a question. Do you think Scottie Pippen could have won 6 championships with Clyde Drexler?
I don't know if he could have won 6 championships.
Mike could. Do you think Scottie Pippen could have won 6 championships?
See, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter who Jordan running with. Jordan would have been. It would have made no difference if Jordan won. That logic doesn't work.
If you put Mike with on a unit, if you put Mike with Magic, he winning 6. If you put Mike with George Gervin, he winning 6. If you put Mike with Dominic Wilkins, he winning 6. If you put Mike with
no way. See this? Man. Come on,
Ticket. Come bro.
On, you sound wild as hell right now. So
those who are superior to Scottie Pippen.
I'm not. We arguing 2 different things. That's what we do.
Clyde Drexler wasn't superior to Scottie.
Never have I said that Michael Jordan was not a better player than Scottie Pippen. I would never argue that. But what you're doing, again, is you're making Scottie Pippen out to be less than, when in reality, he needed Jay just as much as Jay needed him in order to be that dude. That is a fact.
I agree.
That is a fact.
I'm not saying Mike didn't need him to step up.
That's exactly what you're saying. Take it because when you tell me that if you take Scottie Pippen off the crew and you put Drexler on, then it doesn't make a difference. He's still going to win 6. If you take Scottie Pippen off and you put Dominic Wilkins on, he's going to win 6. That's essentially what you're telling us.
Hold on, Chilltown. Clyde Drexler was a motherfucking man, nigga. When he was Clyde Drexler was a leader of his own squad.
He was. Yes, he was.
So hold on. So if you put him with Mike, they definitely winning 6. That's a fact.
Man.
So hold on, you don't think Chilltown, let me get you on record. You don't think Michael Jordan could have won the same 6 with Clyde Drexler?
I don't know if I don't know.
Clyde Drexler. No,
I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm ticking. I'm being honest with you. I'm being 100% honest with you. I don't know what that would have looked like.
Do you think Mike could have won 6 with Doc?
Dr. J?
Dr. J, nigga.
What?
I'm asking you. I'm going different scenarios and to show you
what this is the logic that you keep bringing up, which doesn't make sense. This is what you're doing. You're completely disregarding. This is what you're doing. You're completely disregarding the player that Scottie. You're disregarding the player that Scottie Pippen is. You're basically saying that Scottie Pippen was interchangeable. Throw anybody else in there, any other prime player in there, and they could have done the same thing. That's just not true. We don't know that because Scottie Pippen did so many things for that unit.
Chill. I agree with you, but this is all I'm saying to you, bro. I'm saying to you that you can put Scottie Pippen with all them dudes I named. He ain't coming up with 6. He only coming up with that with Mike. He might win 2 with all those other guys. With them other guys I named, with Doc, Mike's winning 6. And with Larry, Mike, hold on.
I'm trying to figure out what you're basing this on. What are you basing this on, Ticket?
No, I'm just trying to tell you, listen, I'm trying to tell you, I agree. Scottie Pippen was valuable and Mike did need him to win the championships he won. But I'm saying you making it seem like, oh, well, Scottie was just end all be all. He wasn't. I'm telling you, if you put Mike with any of those great top 50 players, Isaiah, you put him with Doc, who came before him, you put him with anybody. You put him with Larry, you put him with Magic, you put him with Clyde. Mike winning 6. That's Michael fucking Jordan, man.
I'm pretty confident. Ticket. I'm pretty confident that that team that Drex was on that went to the finals twice in 3 years. If you take Jerome Kersey off that roster and put Scottie Pippen on that roster, I think that they're pretty successful. I'm pretty confident that they're pretty successful with that unit.
This is why I'm trying to tell you. This is the big difference. I'm telling you, look, I do think Scottie could have won a chip with Magic. I do think he could have won a couple chips with Larry. I'm not saying he couldn't. I'm telling you, with Mike, he got 6.
Did I lose him?
Mike, they win 6 and potentially more.
Well, I tell you, we don't know that. We don't know that for a fact.
There's too many credible people watching this Chilltown. There's too many credible people watching this.
We don't know that for a fact. We don't know that for a fact. You think you putting me on a spot by telling me that Michael Jordan would have won 6 championships if you just take Scottie Pippen off that roster and put Doc on there, or you put Bird on there. If you take Jordan off the roster,
let me ask you a question.
I'm not done. If you take Jordan off the roster and put Bird on that roster with Scottie Pippen, you take Clyde Drexler off that roster, or you take Olajuwon off that roster, will they still win? I'm pretty confident that they would win a lot of championships. I'm pretty confident that they would.
I'm not. And Chill, I want to say this to you. Because see, here's where the hypocrisy go. If I told Chilltown, if you put a prime Shaq with LeBron, Chill will say LeBron would have 6 rings.
I'm not saying that. Nope, I'm not saying that at all. No.
But you think LeBron James can win 6 chips with a prime Shaq?
I think that he can win, but there's a lot of stuff that got to happen, Ticket. What you do is you just think that you could just throw dudes out there. And this is it's gonna work.
Yep.
That's not true. That's not true.
If you gave Michael Jordan prime Shaquille O'Neal, he get 6 chips.
No, I tell you what. I tell you what, Ticket.
I don't care who on the team. You put a prime Shaq with Mike, he give you 6. That's the difference. I'm telling you. If
once again, we talking about 2 different things. I'm never saying that Jordan wasn't a better player than Scottie Pippen. I'm never saying that, and there's no way that you're going to get me to say that. No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying, and my point to this always has been, Scottie Pippen is a lot better than you give him credit for. He wasn't just some dude that was running with Jay. Period. That's where I'm at with it. So, a Ticket. Me and you gonna do this again real soon. I just came in because what I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you that next time that you on live, I don't want you just to keep coming to my neighborhood. I want to come to your house and have dinner too. I don't want you to just be pulling up on me and make it look like
iron sharpen iron, man. I love you for real, dog. Be honest with you, man. I love what you do, dog. Real talk, man. I
don't want to just have you just come into my house. That ain't okay. I got to come to your place.
That community need this, man. They need these debates because the players is listening, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they listen, bro.
You keep telling me that, Ticket, and for some reason I'm thinking that they not. But you keep telling me,
hold on. If they not, why they always responding to us? They responding to the guys on the show. The top guys in the league, KD and them always looking and watching. They watching. The streets is watching.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sound like they paying attention more than I think they are. So
that's what. Hey, that's the real reason why I be trying to put you on point with them old head, because I want one of them to call you out for some of the stuff you saying. I want Larry, one of them dudes, to catch a whiff for the show and call you out for that stuff. The stuff you
bring it, absolutely. But the reason why they don't is because the shit that I be saying is legit. That's why they don't. So keep it all the way 100. So again, Ticket, I got it. I'm coming to your house. You already been to my place for dinner. I got to come to your place for dinner too. So
no doubt, dog.
I apologize for pulling up like this, folks. This is his thing. I apologize. So I'm gonna leave y'all.
I wanted you to come through. I wanted you to come through. I love it.
Absolutely,
I love it,
dog. I'll see you soon, brother. You know where to find me at. Out.
All right, man. Y'all go subscribe to Chilltown Hoops. Y'all already know what it is. And make sure y'all check out the Chill Influence show here. Everybody else showing here too. Salute to Ron. Salute to everybody, all the guests. Salute to Shaq for running this thing over here. And even if y'all hate me, I don't hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Much success to you, even if you wish me the opposite, man. And y'all already know y'all can catch me, man. Y'all can catch me over on Ticket TV. Let me know what y'all think, or Pro Basketball Updates. Let me know what y'all think, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Salute to everybody who donated to the stream tonight. I appreciate you guys, everybody who sent super chats. We appreciate all you guys who support the show, man. Salute, man. And I'll holler.